So, how was that dab? That unquantified dab?
Yeah, I guess I'm ready.
Yeah?
Ready to go.
Ready to go?
I don't know if I'm ready to talk, but yeah.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
No, I'm good.
This is going to be a good one.
So, if we had to guess, was that what, like a 0.3?
Somewhere around there.
All right. Well, I'll probably leave that in towards the end. So, since we'll probably be cutting in right around now.
Yeah, you can cut the clip like
I'll
right
explain to people. Well, first and foremost, welcome to, the Brother Beans podcast. This is episode number 14 now.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I look to you like That's my bad. Yeah, this is episode number 14. And today I have a friend of mine, been friends for quite a good few years now, buddy named Eli.
Yes.
He's going to be our guest for today's episode. We're going to let him kind of take the ropes and see what he would like to talk about, because I feel like we've been having a lot of just, I don't want to say repetitive, but similar episodes. I want to switch things up and have someone new in and just like change shit up. Having a new perspective always changes shit up.
Yes. I'm excited to be here.
Absolutely, yeah. Do you mind getting a little closer to your mic? It's going to be something around the lines of like, yeah.
Maybe
like,
I should lower it a little bit.
That's perfect.
Oh, really?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
That sounds good. All right, but yeah, this is my buddy Eli. We went to high school together. He's just, 2 years younger than me? That's it?
I think so,
So yeah, sophomore. Yeah, you were a sophomore when I was a senior. Met you through Julian, our mutual friend, and yeah. I'm trying to think. How many years ago was that? 2019. Or, yeah, 2019.
Yeah.
Well, it was 2018, though.
I'm bad with dates.
5 years. It was 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
It's crazy to say that.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Same year I met you, though.
Really?
2018, 2019. But, like, we didn't actually, like, talk until, like, more recently.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We didn't even have it.
Like, we
Like,
knew
that
of
much.
each other, and we had classes together,
We're
a
cool
couple
with each other.
classes. Yeah. We played basketball together. That's what it was. It was an unspoken, just, we hoop.
Oh, yeah. Do you mean the time that in your car when we would drive out to a hoop, or do you mean school?
No, back
we
in
had
high
a
school.
gym
Yeah,
class
we had
together.
gym. So we would just play basketball together. Oh, yeah. I was explaining at the beginning, though. Since this is going to be cut to the end, what we were talking about with the 0.3 and stuff, he just did a fat-ass dab. And that's why he was saying, like, I don't know if I'm ready to talk yet, but let's do it.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's why that was the scenario we were talking about, because I know that'll be in the end of the video. So, YouTube can stay on our friendly side, because we're trying to stay nice.
Yes.
Trying to be good guys.
I was also thinking of what to
Should we
talk
talk about
about
now?
to like keep it monetized at the beginning,
Yeah.
because I have some stuff that probably isn't. Yeah.
Why don't you start with the topic that you brought up to me then?
The AI president.
Absolutely.
All right.
You want to get a little closer to your mic?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
There you go. He could give him just a moment here.
Yeah, he did that just like a couple minutes ago, so he's still...
It hit
Still in
my
the
throat.
He's trying to
process.
recover.
Hit my throat.
I can grab you a water.
No, I have one.
Okay, bet.
Project. Have some. Meek.
Yeah.
AI president.
Yeah. So, would you like vote for AI president? Like, would you want that?
It depends, like...
This is an AI president, so that means this president can speak to everybody in the country. He can speak to you, your whole family. He can speak to everybody in the USA.
But I don't know how that would work, though. Like, because isn't AI just shit that's pulled from the internet from, like, everywhere type shit? So
Exactly. This AI has.
Make
like,
sure you're speaking like... I know it's weird. It's new, because like that's how we were for the first few episodes. You have to keep it like in front of your mind.
Okay.
there's like a certain
Yeah,
part...
perfect.
It. Wait, fuck. What was I gonna say?
I was saying, like, how does it work? Because, like, isn't
How would
the
the
AI
president
just
be
everything
AI?
taken
Yeah.
from the internet? So how would that work as, like,
yeah.
a person making a
Interpersonalized.
decision? Yeah.
It would have like all human knowledge of our history.
Okay.
And all like psychology knowledge. It'd be like a master in psychology. It would have all the information of like how the human mind works, and you can put all your like wants or needs into the AI. Everybody in the whole country.
Like kind of submit your opinion.
And it like makes a. I heard this from the Joe Rogan podcast,
Okay.
Okay.
and I thought it was a pretty cool topic.
Okay.
But you have to listen to what it says. So
like no matter what it like whatever it decides is what it
it's
decides.
the president.
Okay. So like if it
In
was
a way, the people kind of are then, I guess. you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, so the people are in control or the AIs
Yeah,
in
because
control?
It takes their go ahead.
Yeah.
It takes
whatever
their input.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the people vote for, like whatever it says into the, whatever you type
But
in
what if
on
like
your phone.
a whole bunch of people memed it and just said like world genocide?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. You
Like
know,
you'd be fucked. Like
I never
that's
thought
it.
about
That
that.
is done. You
True,
are
true.
fucked. And like meme culture,
like bought it or
would
something.
do it
Oh,
for the
you
meme.
would do it.
For the meme.
Oh no. Yeah, I never thought about, about that possibility.
Like, you know what I would really like? You know what I hope for? Mass genocide. Just kill the world. Kill us all. And then
That okay?
everyone votes that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the AI is just like, all right, guys, here's the, you guys chose to get killed. I'm going to kill you.
Or something impossible, like spawn a black hole.
I'd be curious how
make
it,
this all
like,
explode.
took that opportunity, or, like, took that route, you know?
Yes.
Like, how would it, like, it approach, like, doing that?
Well, it's not capable of doing it.
But it would but it's programmed to have to try to.
Oh.
Because it has to do whatever
Yeah.
it's decided on.
Give
So,
it
like,
an
that's what I
impossible
meant. I
task.
just wonder, what would it even do trying to reach that point? Hold up. I think this mic is sideways. There we go. Now I can see. But yeah, Thelma, how are
That's
you feeling
interesting,
after
though.
your dab?
I'm pretty fried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you, bro. I know what works. Like,
I know it works better.
nah. Well, yes, that works, and that'll get the
working.
job done. But like, he'd be asleep right now. We still need to talk with him. So.
Probably.
Need to be a little
Maybe.
functional at least.
Yeah, somewhat functional.
True.
Yeah, I feel like dabs are different than like flower high for sure.
Yeah.
Would you agree? Or
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can even then tell.
Yeah, it's the best highs. Is
What's
from-
that?
The best highs is from like taking dabs.
Really?
Yeah.
It's what's in edibles.
But
Really?
edibles are like it gets turned into a different compound. I can't remember what it
does,
is.
It's 5-hydroxy something? Or?
Yeah. It's a different type of THC that your body metabolizes it into. So it's like a completely different substance. In a
Yeah.
way.
It's like, it's a completely different drug. It's 5 times more
Potent.
psychoactive than THC.
And that's why when you take edibles, you can go to the moon. Like, you can actually fucking trip balls.
Oh yeah, you can see shit. And if you took like 1,000 milligrams, well, I probably would just go to sleep.
Yeah.
I get like
well,
really high.
Probably
and then go
or
to sleep.
have. Because you've taken 1,000 milligrams.
Yeah, I last like 4 hours and then it's bedtime.
Yup, absolutely. I'm trying to think. I have never taken more than 500 milligrams at any point. And that was like, I'll never do it again.
Really?
Like, that fucked me up bad. That was not a good time, bro. I blacked out, basically. But,
Oh,
like,
no.
weed blackout, which is, like, not the same thing.
Green out?
Yes, but then, like, literally black, like, I reached a point where I, like, my vision went, like, completely black, and my ears were completely muted, but I was, like, conscious and sitting there.
Oh, that's not good.
No. And it was,
What?
like, a solid, like, 5 minutes of, like, being completely blind and deaf. And I was like,
Was the room
I
just
fucked
dark?
myself.
Was the room dark?
No, I was in my bathroom. Like, I watched everything go from normal light to darkness, and I can't hear. Like, I went deaf and blind for a solid, like, 5 minutes. And I remember I was like, I fucked myself. Like, this is it. I fucked my life up. Like,
It's,
I
a
was...
good, it's a good thing you didn't move. Did you, like, try to walk
No,
around?
because I went in there because I thought I had to vomit. Like, I was asleep off the edibles. Like, I blacked out, passed out, fucking woke up, nauseous as fuck, had to vomit. Go to the bathroom, go fucking blind and deaf. And I'm just sitting there on the floor in front of my toilet. I can't see or hear anything. And yeah, it felt like 5 minutes or something around that time. I don't know for sure. And I can't really remember, but like obviously I got back into bed at some point. But like I kind of like, yeah, that was not good. That was like 500 milligrams. And I was like, never again. Like I will never touch that quantity again in my life. Fucked me up bad.
Remember the 666 milligram one?
Yeah.
that you
Also, you're
made?
not speaking in your mic still.
Oh, yeah. Remember the 666 milligram ones?
It was a cookie. It was one giant cookie.
I thought it was a lemon bar.
Was it? No, I thought that was the giant cookie I gave you.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Pretty sure that
I
was
like the lemon
cookie.
bars, though, because those were, like, I think just high dosage, and you just cut it up to how much you want.
Yeah, that's true. Lemon bars are fire. And you like lemon. A lot.
Yes.
Yeah, that's such a yes.
I eat lemons.
You do
I
like
would- I
pure
would
raw
just
lemon, like you just take a bite, right, like rind and
No,
all.
no, not right. Just
You know-
the fruit. You cut the peel off.
And you're eating that.
Yeah.
Like you'll eat a lemon,
Yeah.
just like as like someone would eat an orange.
Bro, what?
Okay, I don't think I've done that,
It's a good fruit.
but it's so
acidic as
sour.
fuck.
Yeah,
It's like
not
sting
good for
your
your
tongue.
teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sting your
but-
tongue, burn your teeth, ruin the enamel.
but it's good.
But that lemon,
Yeah,
he said,
lemon.
but that lemon.
Yes.
Nah, bro, that's wild.
Limes too. Limes are good.
You just eat limes?
You gotta cut the peel, but
But, like,
or
you-
squeeze it. You know, just.
Like, yes, that, but like in something. I can't just like eat it straight.
Uh,
Maybe like a
Maybe raw,
slice.
just raw.
Yeah, I would put it in something too, but yeah,
No, he just eats them.
yeah, just.
Damn, I couldn't, bro. I couldn't. My teeth, my mouth would just burn.
Isn't it in the same family as like an orange?
But it's much more acidic. Like, yes, but it's just so like acidic that it's like fuck.
It's kind of like a warhead. You like warheads, don't you?
I do, but I can't eat that many. That's like a lot of warheads.
Yeah.
Like how many do you average? Like a week?
no,
Like-
no, I haven't done this recently.
No.
No, there's no lemons in the house.
Damn. They stop buying lemons because they're like, fucking Eli keeps eating our goddamn lemons. He keeps eating the fucking lemons, guys. We don't have any.
No, they just don't use lemons or anything. But,
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I was also thinking, like,
Can we go back to the AI thing?
yeah, that's what I
'Cause
was at too.
I was thinking about a little bit because like what you said, obviously like they could just do that, but let's say they couldn't do that, it would actually take everyone's like opinion. Like you had to like.
Yeah.
Let's say they could. That's not a possibility. to
But
do.
like it had to be like, yeah. I wouldn't vote for an AI president.
What if it had a meme? What if it had a meme detector where it's like, no,
Nah.
mass genocide, that's a meme.
Nah, bro. It's more about just like that's just like
it can
sketch.
scan all of Facebook and
I don't know.
It would be sketch,
It's
right?
just
Yeah, like-
sketch.
Yeah, it's an unbiased party, no corruption. It's completely neutral.
Because like in like
But
the
someone
point of
made
voting
it.
for a president is like you basically see like try to get the person and like see someone like oh, you know what, I would like him to make the decisions for this country, you know, type shit. So like being an AI is just like it's nothing. It's not a person. So it's like
That's true.
I wouldn't vote for that.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan had an interesting point. Is he said he doesn't trust anybody to be president, so he doesn't even trust the robot. So
Yeah.
he doesn't trust either of them to make all the decisions for the country.
No.
one thing or one person.
Absolutely not. It just yeah. It wouldn't work. But
Yep.
no, it's too sus. Like with a robot, bro, that's just a little too like fuck, man. We're getting into some sketchy territory right now.
Yeah,
Fucking
like
AI president.
I
Nah.
mentioned, there was a British school that's naming a robot as its head principal. Basically, making decision making. This is what
For
they
the
said.
school.
Yeah, that's what it said. Like principal decision making something. So like I'm guessing maybe like they have a situation and they use AI to like what should we do type shit, you know, like basically try
Yeah.
to find a solution that way.
But that's scary.
I wonder if it you can get away with more shit as that being the principal or less shit. Like if it's harder to skip
I
class.
feel like it'd be harder because like
Think
now it's
so?
gonna like maybe psychoanalyze me and like let's say there's an issue between students, they're just gonna like, oh well this person clearly has some issue. I don't know, you know, AI. So
Yeah.
Bro, I
It's-
remember oh sorry, no, continue.
no, go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say, like, I remember like thinking back to when I was younger, and like I knew that I knew we were gonna have like crazy shit like this in our lifetimes. I just didn't expect it at this young. Like I remember always telling myself like, oh, I'm gonna be 50 and like there's gonna be like robots running shit and like fucking, you know, just crazy ass shit. Like I'm only 22 and this shit is like starting to like I'm like, bro, I thought it was gonna be at least 40 years. It's been like 10, and it's like, yeah, no, it's here now. Like, yeah, it's starting. It's just
imagine what 50
wild.
years is in 50 years.
I
imagine
don't.
what
I
it's
can't.
gonna
I
be like.
can't anymore. I used to think I could, and now I'm like, I don't fucking know what's gonna be in 50 years because what I thought was gonna be 50 years was 10, not even. So like, fuck. I got nothing for that. It's like I don't know.
I don't know if it's gonna go take that way though. I feel like people are just gonna reject it at a point. Like they're not gonna let it get.
But like,
too
at what
far,
point?
you know?
But at what point is it too far gone? Like, how do we know it's not already too late?
When it's like
It's implemented in a lot of
when it's like
shit.
AI president. Like I don't think it's gonna ever get to a point like that.
So basically, as long as it never like reaches like a governmental point, where like like we're
Yeah.
using robots in the government and in our judicial
But why would
system.
you trust a human? Why
It's-
is a robot like less trustworthy than humans? Are way more corrupt. Maybe this robot is governed by.
But
no, it
that's
can't
my
even be governed
concern
by a
is that it
human.
would be governed by a human who's corrupt anyways. So
Yeah, you
like at the
can't
end
do
of the
that.
day,
You
you
can't
can't
do that.
like it doesn't matter who you're picking. The only reason I say not the robot is because like it's for sure much more intelligent than any of us. So it can like really fuck shit up if it felt like it at any point if it decided like
Or what if it could
I'm
be
gonna throw the
hacked?
game. Like it's just too risky. Like with a human, like yes, of course there's gonna be problems, but at the end of the day, like we know how to deal with them. With a robot, it's like we can't control. Like if it gets out of hand, it gets out of hand. Like we got nothing. Like it's like, well, we fucked up. That we kind of at that point, it's like, well,
There could be
that's done.
There could be a kill switch that stays with a human, like on a
But what if they
briefcase that
like?
he's
What if?
always
But
on
what
him.
if the like AI like it becomes aware that and it fucking just kills the human and takes the kill switch and hides it?
Or turns his kill switch mechanism off internally and
Figures a way to discalculate it and throw it out of functioning.
yep.
This is basically iRobot. Is what you guys talking about?
Yeah, like it would just be like, well, because it's not all knowing, because obviously it doesn't know every single thing about the universe, but it knows anything that we know
Exactly,
and more.
yeah.
But
Which
like
is
any,
everything.
not just we, any human, like it knows everything that every human knows. That's where it's like, damn.
A human could do that though, but just build the robot and then like unleash it on
Yeah, but like,
society and it like hacks everything, all traffic lights, all power
and that's why
grids.
we need to steer clear from it, because like the
No, well-
closer we get to like these ideas, someone's gonna get the idea to be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna fuck the world.
Well, the AI is eventually going to be that strong at like some point or another, like 20 years, 30 years. Like, is it going to be ChatGPT 8 out?
Chat GPT 20.
Yes, they can instantly hack any traffic light when you're at the stoplight. or
Playing
some
Watch
shit.
Dogs, but it's everyone.
Everyone in
Yeah.
the world.
Everyone in the world is playing it. Fuck. No, dude. No.
Yeah.
That's some cyberpunk shit.
The ChatGPT can program a whole website if you ask it to right now, and
Really?
there's a 4.5 coming out soon. I don't know what that capabilities are, but it's probably better than the.
Probably something
4.
decent. I haven't used GPT in a while. Just because it's like... I feel like it was really good when it started. And I noticed there was like a patch or something that it became kind of mid because so many people got interested in it that they did like a patch wave to like close off a whole bunch of features. And it kind of made it mid for a while. And then they made it so you had to pay for 4.0, which is all the features that I'm assuming I
really?
would have wanted. So I was like, oh man, like maybe down the line. But like GPT-3 or 2 even was like pretty fire for a moment. And then 3 came out. 3 was fire for a bit, but then they did like a patch wave and it became mid. And yeah, now we're getting into 4, which I haven't even used. Not tried it yet. Just because like I don't want to spend the money and then use it once and then forget about it for the month. Because then it's like, damn, I just spent $20 for 10 seconds.
What if like ChatGPT 6 comes out? It costs like $1 million.
What the fuck?
But it
You
lets
gotta
you
do some
like,
crazy shit.
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say that shit better become like fucking what's Iron Man's like assistant?
Yeah,
Gladys.
lets you like control your whole body.
Yeah, bro.
physics
Like
and
it better
tell about your
fucking it better
physicals.
be linked into my life. Like
Yes.
anywhere I go, that motherfucker is just ready to go. Like,
Yeah.
all right, yep, got you.
I had something I wanted to bring up.
Sure.
What's up?
Have you heard of? I don't know what the product is, but it's like this headset that you put on, kind of like augmented reality, and so instead of like having to drill a hole in your skull and get like the Neuralink,
Yeah.
Mhm.
it's like just like something you could wear and take off, like a wearable Neuralink kind of.
Okay.
And you'll like ask me a question, and I'll think the question because you asked me that question. I'll think the words in my mind, and the answer will instantly pop up in the corner of my left eye from Google. You'll like
Huh.
ask me like how far away is the sun from Earth, and I will instantly get the fucking answer.
Huh.
So anything from Google really.
Like, what was the question?
No. Like you would have to ask a question, and then I would.
No,
get
but
the
I'm saying,
answer
like,
on
what
the-
was your, or is this just something you're like bringing up?
No, this is the actual thing. There's probably only one of them out there.
Oh, this exists.
Yeah.
Well, as I say, yeah.
Oh.
Apple's kind of doing something similar with their
AR.
AR thing. It's kind of like that in a way.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's it gonna be like in 10 years, dude?
Fucking wild.
It better be crazy.
That's why we talked about this a couple pods ago. But yeah, it would be crazy. Like get to the point where it's like it's just an everyday thing. Like it's so lightweight and like lasts for like hours. You can just wear it all day.
Contact lenses or something.
Yeah, you can just wear it all day, like, and just do whatever your whole fucking.
Fuck, man.
Anything you
it's
need.
just the world's gonna change in such a drastic way and so quickly. Like, you look at like our grandparents. No, you're good.
I have a question. Go ahead.
You look at your grandparents and how they were like always like, oh, these TVs and shit. You don't know what it's like to go outside. And then like looking back now, like at least now, I'm looking at these kids and I'm like, you guys don't know what it's like to go outside. Like, bro, like we used to go out and play football and be out in the like. I used to be outside all the time. Like, yeah, we had technology, but we still like it was still at a point where like it was more fun to be outside sometimes. Like it genuinely was. And then it got to a point where it switched and like online stuff became really just so advanced and entertaining that like it can literally keep you there all day. Like you will be intrigued and interested all day.
Oh, with the VR games they have, that YouTube video you're on,
Bro,
that shit looks so
it,
real.
Like it would keep you from going outside because that's better than outside at times.
It costs a lot of money though. I don't have the, like he said, the 3,000. He was explaining that in the video, $3,000 for a PC, like $2,000 for the headset, and like another $30 for the game, and you can play Shadow Puppets with the flashlight on the wall.
It's an investment for sure. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you do that though? If it got to a point where it's like something lightweight you can wear all day and just it's not really that uncomfortable to be with.
It would depend on where the world went and if it felt like I genuinely needed it to keep up with the world itself. Like, does that make sense? Like, if you're looking around
like
and everyone's
everyone else has it, and it's like
not even about
it's like I would say
if it hinders my life.
Convenient.
Like, yeah, like if it genuinely starts to hinder my life to where people are like, where it gets to the point where it's genuinely like, yo, like if you don't have one of these, like you're gonna have a pretty hard time.
That's what's gonna happen to
like
me.
how people didn't want to get into cell phones and smartphones, like old people and stuff. They're like, no, fuck that, I don't need it. And now it's like you can't even get a job interview if you don't have a mobile cell phone that's a smartphone and that can download an app for signing in for your hours. And it's like you need one now. And I worry that somehow, some way, these things are going to become something that you need. Because jobs are going to start making software on these things and say, like, okay, yeah, no, you can work with us. We have this software we're running on this program. It's going to run through this, give you a scheme for your day. You just follow the plot. And it's like, I don't have one of those. Well, we don't have a paper scheme. You're going to have one or get the fuck out. Because all we've got doesn't matter.
For you, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to have to take this and use this or get the fuck out, because like all we're doing it is through these.
It's like the COVID vaccine.
And I do worry
vaccine.
I worry that every place eventually is going to get to a point where once businesses start relying on that for the work itself, and it becomes like a mainstream thing for businesses to rely on those things, that's when it kind of like becomes a hindrance to people, because you got to keep up with work. And work is going to be the thing that like forces you into different patterns of things like that.
So you would get the hole drilled in your skull then, Colin? Right here, big ass hole?
No, maybe not that, but if they had like the...
They'll put it back. They'll put the part of your
No,
skull
I know,
back.
but I'm just saying like I'd rather like use like you were saying, like the one where you can just put it over your head and it works. Like
But
if I had
what if the
to.
technology swings towards holes in your head?
I don't think I think due to human
Then
nature,
you're fucked then.
but I
Colin.
think due to human nature, I don't think that's where it's gonna head.
Yeah, true.
I feel like we're gonna
don't
get
think so.
we're gonna find a way around that. It's gonna be some like wavelength emitter with trans frequencies that are gonna be able to like perfectly assimilate with the brain, and it'll just like coercively create an experience because it's able to to transport that image through your brain through like magnetic wavelengths or some shit. You never know what it'll be, but like I have faith that it'll be a thing someday.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, hold on.
He said, wait.
What if I'd rather it didn't go like full cyberpunk.
Okay.
But what if it was like all the presidents and like politicians and shit
Have them.
took shrooms and shit.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, and like everybody took shrooms. It was like a spiritual transformation.
Oh, like the whole world just took
of-
shrooms.
And yeah, and time goes on, and technology with shrooms, shroom tech.
Shroom tech.
Shroom tech?
Yeah, and we just like all transcend or some shit.
Because we took shrooms?
Yeah.
We're just like, oh, let's
Yeah,
transcend.
throughout society, like it just becomes inundated with humanity. I don't know, become like shroom monsters or some shit.
Oh.
No.
Shroom
Okay.
monsters?
No, minus the shroom monsters part.
I don't want to be a shroom monster.
This is a good movie.
Yeah, damn, like, go out there and just watch people start getting into shrooms, and, like, people turn into crazy fucking, like... Yeah.
But what if it did turn into full cyberpunk? Like I said earlier, like, would you get your lungs removed and your chest opened up to get, like, new lungs that can absorb 100% of the THC? Every hit you hit, because you're not absorbing it 100% every time you hit. It's like
It's just
it's
the
only
fact
like
that
what?
that's your first concern. It's not like so you can breathe underwater,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can travel through space and time
You can
without...
you can also
no,
do
but like
those
your
things.
first point is like, but you can absorb
You get every
100%
high.
of the THC,
Yes.
like off the first hit.
200% of the DMT that you hit.
Bro, oh
every
my
hit.
god. No, like, okay, I would do it for the underwater, for being able to, like, if I could genuinely, like, not have to rely on oxygen anymore to breathe, like, I would be able to just exist without that, or, like, with a pass to, like, do it in a way, I don't know. Sure.
You don't have to breathe. Like, you can turn off the oxygen. You can breathe in space because you're
But,
not
like,
breathing.
that doesn't make sense because your body needs the oxygen. It's not your lungs that need it. Your lungs are there to get it to the body.
Your whole chest has been ripped open. You have, like, big-ass tanks and shit behind your... Don't
Like,
worry about
there's
it. Don't
no
worry-
organs.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The oxygen is in the lungs in, like, a little part that has, like, 1,000 molecules of oxygen. You'll be fine.
1,000 molecules of oxygen is, like, nothing.
10 billion molecules.
That's
of
still
oxygen.
probably not much.
Nah, you're fine. It's really small and compact, too. It's just, like, on the back of each lung or some shit, you know? It's future tech. I don't know. I don't know
He
how
said,
this
I
works.
can't explain it. It's in the future, dude. We'll find out.
100% THC absorption. That's all I'm saying.
If we ever get to that point, I feel like we'd be too old or dead already.
You really think so?
I don't think
and
we'll get to a
50
point where our generation can like do body modifications like that.
I don't know, bro. I feel like we can. Like, I feel like it will be. We'll probably be in, like, our 40s or 50s, but I
You
feel
think
like
so?
that's... I feel like there's going to be some bionic shit, for sure. Maybe not organs off the rip. Well, I mean, they already have, like, pacemaker, like, replaceable hearts, like, you know what I mean? There are, like, already. So, like, it's not off... You know, it's not that much of an out there theory to say, like, oh yeah, we'll have, like, a full complete organ that's just a machine that works in the body.
Yes.
And
You think
then-
it will go to, like,
Like for that to be the
cyberpunk
norm?
life?
I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be... Again, it would come down to the necessity of it. If jobs started relying
Or
on that,
space travel.
then yeah.
Like, you need it for space travel. It's better to have muscles
Not
that
everyone's going to
don't
care about
just-
traveling into space.
Yeah. What if the
Some
Earth-
people are just like, fuck it.
Say the Earth gets fucked.
But, like, there's always going to be a percentage of people, like, because not every human being on the earth is going to have the same feeling about something. No matter what it is, there's always going to be a disagreement. So, like, even in the circumstance where, like, hey, the world's fucked, we're going to get hit by an asteroid, there's going to be at least a couple 100 million people who are like, I'm going to die with it. Like, I'm too stubborn to care. I don't give a fuck. Kill me. Cool.
Do you think we'll ever all come together on something? Like, everybody on the Earth?
I don't think it's possible. I don't... Nor do
That's
I...
the
Aliens
happen
came
of
down or something.
I just don't think it's a possibility. I think the universe itself isn't made to be in that sort of, like, fashion. Like, everything has its opposite. Every up has its down. Like, there's, like, a polarization to it all. You know what I mean? Like, a magnet doesn't work without a positive and negative end. It's not... You can't just have two of the same things and never make it connect.
Well, I think if like maybe like hypothetically, if aliens just like came down in the universe to the world one day, I feel like a lot of people would come together against that, especially if they're maybe like, let's say, against each other, like
Yeah.
some type of shit. Like,
Do you think
because-
it'd be some people that don't give a fuck, though, up in, like, Antarctica?
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Maybe,
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck about these aliens, which is my
Bro,
luck.
there's
happened.
going to be people like that everywhere.
No, I'm talking about full every human, all 20 billion that live on Earth
Whoa.
in the future. You know, we're
Are we going to have the room for that?
We're in the future. I don't know. Maybe like a ring around the Earth of people, like orbit,
Whoa.
hotels and casinos and shit.
Whoa.
Yeah. Double rain, triple rain.
Fuck, man. But then we would lose sunlight, and because the ring would start taking up shadow
Fuck
space
the
on
Earth.
the
The
Earth.
Earth's dead at this point. We nuked it or some shit.
Then why are we building rings around it? We need to get the fuck away from it.
Nah, we miss it too much. Earth.
Now it's just a view. Like, hey, we lived there at one point.
What do you think our goal should be in the universe, Colin, as like humanity? Let's say we do progress into like very advanced levels, not God, almost like godlike levels.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I could not tell you.
To explore every region of it, to see if like there's another one, to see if you can escape it, to, and then in this one YouTube video he said maybe to like save the Earth, preserve the Earth, and like pull the Earth to a habitable star every time the star dies, and to save the place that we started. I was thinking, oh, that's a fucking good idea.
I mean,
We should like take the Earth with us.
long term, I feel like the whole like there's no like I don't know, because like I feel like there's no actual point to life other than to live life, because like that's all you can do. Like all of this is like just like it. I don't want to say it has no purpose, but like it doesn't actually like matter in the grand scheme of the universe. Like our existence as humans is going to be a fucking single frame in a time roll loop of time itself. If you're like comparing it to the grand scale of everything, we're a blip in existence. Like we're nothing. Like we're literally nothing.
What if we figure out the whole death thing though, in the future, and we live longer, like a lot longer, like
Even then,
hundreds
like I
of
get what you
thousands of years
mean.
or something.
I just don't think we could ever truly live to the extent of the end of the universe. Like something's gonna take us out eventually. Like you can't just live forever.
The universe would eventually die, but
And that's what I'm saying. Like we can't. Like we're all bound to the same fate. Like no matter how long scale objectively you look at this, everything that's here is gonna go away. Like that's what's happening.
So what's your goal? What do you think would be a good goal then?
Whatever you feel like is a good goal for yourself. Like I don't think any one like every person's is going to be different.
Let's say you can live forever, or
Right.
Or it's like a clone thing, like it's all you, and
What the fuck?
I
I would
don't
hate
know.
that so much. I would hate that.
it's a whole bunch of Collins.
Oh fuck me.
All-
That'd be terrible. That'd be so bad. I don't want to deal with that.
Yes.
I would just be like, I'm good. Like I'm done. I don't want to do this. Like,
Do you think there's other universes?
yeah, I don't think. I think the mathematic probability of us being the only and single universe and everything that can exist has to be lower than the odds of there being other ones. Just by probability and chance. Like, because, like, think about it in terms of, like, it's rarer to have, like, a golden ticket versus the 100 million non-gold tickets. Us being the only universe would be like having the golden ticket, but for the entire universe itself. I feel like the odds of that are just too stacked against us for it to be the case.
What if there's only like space for one though, and it's like a dimension thing?
We don't
like
even
it's
know how
layers.
much space there is, and the universe is constantly expanding.
Yeah.
Like it's never stopped since it started. It's been getting increasingly faster in expansion at that.
They think that's because of antimatter.
Dark matter.
Dark matter. Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't know. That's one of the. It makes up. I think it was like it makes up like 98% of our universe's composition, and we understand exactly 0% or like 1% about it. We know like so little about it, and yet it makes up 98% of what the universe is.
No wonder aliens are the shit. They probably know like 20% or some shit. Maybe some
Maybe.
some aliens know like 80% of everything. Like
That'd be wild.
elite
I wouldn't
level
even
aliens.
I wouldn't even be able to begin understanding that. It just wouldn't make sense to me.
What if they could teach you like all they have to do is like tap your forehead and you just know? Might break you, but like
Might destroy your brain forever. People
Forever.
might look at you like a crackhead.
no, you get to come with them or some shit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
At least I don't have to live on Earth and like look crazy.
Have you ever seen a UFO?
No, not that I know of.
Have
Me
you?
neither. Nope. Sadly not. I wish I have.
That would be pretty cool. I remember staring at stars once, and then I noticed that they were kind of like just jolting around. But then I also looked into it, and it's like a scientific phenomena that happens, and it's like something to do with like the atmosphere and like a temperature changes that can cause it to look like it's shifting, but in reality, it's just like the atmosphere and shit shifting your vision of it. So I was like, okay, that's not aliens. That's just a fucking star that looks like it's moving because of the atmosphere.
What if that's a lie that aliens put in there? You know, programmed into.
That's
it,
what I was just
like,
thinking too.
Then
That's what,
Gotcha.
that's what they want you to think it is.
I don't know, man.
Jolting
Then
stars, not today.
then it is what it is, I guess. That would be it is what it is.
What do you think?
Does your coffee have grit in it too?
I don't see any.
Okay, mine had grit in the bottom.
Oh, there's a little bit of grit.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask you, what do you think about aliens? Like, you think they've been here before?
What if they created us? Like, there's like depictions of them like with monkeys and stuff. Humanoid-looking monkeys, like the Neanderthal kind of people, and like DNA and stuff. And it's like, how would they know what DNA was all the way back then? It's like carved into the rock. Like, I don't know how long ago. I would guess like 20,000 years ago. But a while ago, when there was no microscopes, and like alien being and like the human in his hand and shit, some crazy ass shit out there. And it's like been verified and shit, like age dated. But wait, what was the question again?
You answered. I asked you, like, do you think they've been before? And you're saying they made us. So do you think that?
I mean, there's video of them here. Like there are video released from the United States. Like, they released stuff that like people already captured, and then they like released it. Like, did you hear about the story with David Fravor? I think that's his name. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. I know his last name is Fravor.
No,
The jet pilot that saw the Tic Tac UFO.
I think I remember you telling me about that.
He was flying with another pilot, and I'm gonna get the story horribly wrong, but they saw something like breaking the water cap. Like, they saw something in the water that looked unusual because like the water was breaking over it weird. So they went down to go investigate, and then I think it shot up and like flew it right at his level, and it looked like a Tic Tac, like a white big ass Tic Tac. He was like, "What the fuck?" And like it like circled around him and shit, and he tried to catch up to it and shit, and then eventually it like fucking shot off at an insane rate of speed. It's like, what's that shit? Like, that's either some crazy technology that we have that's not released, which is dope, or that's fucking aliens. I mean, it reported of it going 0 to like 50,000 feet in like a second or some shit.
Yeah, just like
the radar,
unreal.
like, you know how the radar goes around like that with the line?
Yeah.
Like, it shot up so fast that when the line went over and it went back up, it was at 50,000 feet. The line didn't even catch it. That's how quick. And the line probably was moving kind of fast. But it's crazy technology. Like, that would kill a human being if it was inside of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Unless there's some weird like thing where it's like bending gravity around it, so like you're in a completely different gravitational pull than the outside world. Like, it has its own gravitational field.
Right.
So you're not being affected by that push and pull, because in your field it's only like slight movement, you know? Or like maybe no movement. Maybe it's more just like a floating inside of it. Like, you know what I mean? Where like, well, because I can't remember who it was. Bob Lazar. Is that the one who was on Joe Rogan too? Yeah, and he was explaining that like that machine, from what they could comprehend, if this is all real, you know, this is still technically hypothetical, but like, if you believe the story, then what he was explaining is that from what they understood about it, it would bend the gravitational field around the actual like vehicle itself, and it would be more like you're bending it so it would push you out.
Do you remember
like,
the
extremely
analogy?
Quickly?
You remember the analogy he used? It's like putting like you're on a bed and you put a bowling ball in the center of the bed, and you're over here on the bed, and you move forward because the bowling ball, like, you're a little tiny guy, and you move forward because the bowling ball is like bending the space. So the alien ship is like putting a massive bowling ball. It's not
in
really a
the
bowling
in
ball.
the gravity in the gravitational
it.
field of Earth.
And it goes fucking straight up.
Yup.
And then it turns off the bowling ball.
That's
or some
exactly
shit.
what I was
Yeah, that's a
thinking
good
too.
explanation.
But that's where my head went when you explained that.
He's seen that shit. He's worked with
Mhm.
the UFOs. So,
Like, if you guys haven't seen that, go
one
check
of
out the
them.
Bob Lazar stuff. That stuff's like pretty interesting shit.
Episode 13, 15
I know it.
on the Joe Rogan podcast. I've probably seen it like 4 times. That's,
He's like, yep, I know.
sometimes
that
I
one.
just put it on like when I'm vacuuming or something.
Fair. It takes you like 2 hours to vacuum?
Well, when I vacuum like an entire building
Oh, yeah.
for the Midway Village.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yep.
Thought you meant like vacuuming at home. I'm like, bro,
No.
your house should only take like half an hour at most.
No, we're not rich.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Back to what your question was, if you think they've been here before, there's also like they've found ancient burial sites of like UFOs, like at ancient sites, like when they were digging old ass UFOs, and I don't know what that's all about. Maybe humans made those or a lost civilization kind of thing.
Did you see the one that Mexico found in was it Peru? Did you see that one?
I didn't see that. No.
No, it made headlines because it was kind of like they basically held a press conference where they unveiled like this thing they found in Peru, and it looks exactly like it kind of looks like ET-ish, but it's like a corpse, and they're saying that
Oh wait, was it in a box?
Yeah, in a box.
Oh
in a
yeah,
box.
I
You seen
did.
that?
I did see that.
Yeah, it kind of looked ET-ish, so I was like,
My friend said it was fake. I don't know.
my thought was like, maybe someone just saw the ET movie, made like something like that,
Like a replica.
and just buried it, and just someone just uncovered it someday.
And they're
then
like, "Oh, shit."
They're like, oh shit, it's an alien. Well, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't know about that. They didn't find. There was no ship though.
No.
They also said though that it's like it had. Fuck, what did it say? Like they found shit inside that proving that it was like a living organism.
Organism?
Did I just say orgasm?
You were close to
I was-
it.
Living orgasm. Holy shit, dude.
Or what's the word say?
Organism.
Organism.
Yep.
But they haven't really proved it to anybody. That's just what they say.
So it's just speculation.
But they're just saying it's real, so I don't know.
Fair. Okay, Eli, I have a question for you. This is a little off topic from aliens and stuff. I recently watched this the series, so I'm curious if you've ever like done any research on this or seen any of the like shows and shit they do. Have you seen any of the like Jeffrey Dahmer shit?
No, Tina watches. Tina watches that.
Yeah.
I think she's seen shows on that.
There's quite a few.
Yeah, on Netflix and right?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, it was on
Dude,
Netflix.
that shit is pretty fucked up. Have you seen any of it?
I've heard of the things he's done. I've never seen it though. No.
Damn, bro, nah. Like Jeffrey Dahmer was a wild dude. Like some
Yeah.
scary shit. Like
Like eating like genitalia and shit, right?
not even that. Just like so in total he had like 15 victims that he murdered throughout the span of like 15 years, or not even 15 years. It was like 81 to 91, so 10 years. Something like that. No, 70. It was in the 70s. So, yeah, like 15 years maybe, something like that.
So it's like one a year.
Roughly, but I mean there were spans in between and shit. Either way, he did a lot of different shit. Like for one of his or a couple of his victims, he tried like drilling a hole in their heads so he could like put acid in their brains to turn them into zombies to keep them alive.
Holy shit.
But make it so they would just kind of like stay with him forever and not really ever say anything or have complaints. Like
Yeah, I don't know if the acid to the brain thing's the best delivery method with the hole in the head. You could have just like put it in a syringe and injected it into the back of
True.
their neck or something. Like it's gonna work the same.
Nah, he drilled a hole straight into their brains, and well, he would drug them. It was usually like a date rape scenario, but instead of just like raping them, he would murder them always. Like he would kill them for sure. Like it was, you gotta die, because he wanted to. He had a big thing about like you're not like he didn't want them leaving him. Like he's like, no, you're not. Like you can't leave me. Like you're, and now you don't have the option.
Damn.
Basically, yeah, he was fucked up, man. Really fucked up in the head.
How'd he die?
He got murdered in prison while serving his 15 sentences of life. I can't remember his murderer's name, but it was one of the other inmates, and he got really offended because Jeffrey Dahmer had tried to. Well, he got baptized on the same day that John Wayne Gacy got executed by lethal injection, and Gacy is just another fucking shithead murderer, like similar to Dahmer, but I don't think he ate people. I can't remember quite, but I don't think he was cannibalistic. I think he just murdered and raped people and cut them apart and dismembered their bodies and shit. I just fucked up people, bro. But like that's why it's so intriguing, because it's like what brings a person to that level of fucked up?
Mental chemical unbalance, isn't that?
Well,
crazy?
I know, but like that's why I watch the stories, to understand like what is going on in the fucking brain, like what.
That's how powerful the
Because
brain
like
is.
Jeffrey Dahmer, like fully, like when he got caught, he didn't hide a thing. Like he was like, I'm cool. I'm gonna tell you everything, like every last detail. I will tell in detail too, like
No wonder they made a show on him.
He told them everything to a T.
Did they
like
record it?
every body, every person, and they found all bodies he was talking about. Like it, yeah.
Did they record it like the first time he?
I can't remember. I know they did with Ted Bundy. There's a whole like Ted Bundy tapes, and that's like another serial killer. It's just really interesting, man. Like that shit is like, they do some wild ass shit. Like seriously, like just like how the fuck do you reach that point? I remember Jeffrey Dahmer got pissed at his neighbor for leaving a complaint to his apartment owner, like to the landlord. And so to apologize, he like went over to her apartment. He's like, "Oh, I brought you a gift. I made you a sandwich, and it was a sandwich made with human meat." Yeah, like that type of
What
fucked
the
up.
fuck? That's fucked up.
And the complaint was about smell, because his apartment was full of dead, rotting bodies, and they were complaining because she lived right next door.
Oh, I think. I
So
saw
she was
Tina
like, he
watch
needs
it.
to go. Like, he needs to be kicked out. This has been months. I can't fucking do this anymore, and no one's doing shit. And then he brought over a human meat sandwich. Yeah, dude.
All right, on other
Serial
note,
killers are insane.
Makes me feel sick.
Really?
Yes, thinking of them, what he probably did, dude. Because I've seen crazy ass shit, and I was probably like, fucking, probably, yeah,
Yeah.
arms flying off and legs. And
You've
shit.
seen that?
Oh
What?
yeah. Go to this one channel.
No. No. Don't. Clearly don't.
Yes, it's on the interwebs.
I'm good. I won't be looking into that.
You want to hear it?
No.
I mean,
I just remembered it.
Colin, cover your ears.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Go ahead.
I think it's F Bunker or something like
Huh.
that.
Uh,
Yeah, it's just like videos of what's happening in the wars in Ukraine and Israel and I think it's Israel.
Damn.
And other wars. People's legs got blown off.
Yeah, a lot of crazy shit has happened in this world. There are a lot of crazy people. Like, bro.
You think aliens should kill us all?
I've talked about it on other episodes, but I feel like the reason aliens haven't come around is because if they were to able to just take a look and zoom in on what we're doing, they'd be like, nope,
Too
not
far.
fucking with
Too
this
far.
shit.
They got nukes and social media. We're done.
They're gonna kill themselves.
Hit the
Like,
shutdown button.
like if I were an alien and I looked down on the planet and they couldn't even not kill themselves, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not fucking going near that. Like, they're a mess. They're a fucking mess.
Yeah, we probably shot down a couple of them and.
Not even like knowing, yeah, just like
no, on purpose.
Oh.
There was a story. There was one hovering over L.A., somewhere in L.A., and they unloaded on the thing,
damn.
shot rockets, and they brought it down. Fucking destroyed it, and recovered alien bodies from it. And this was in the news. This has actually happened.
No way.
It was like really hush hush, but this actually happened. That was also on the Joe Rogan podcast on a recent episode.
I never heard about that. Like
No,
recently?
neither did I.
How recent?
I don't know how recent. In the last 20 episodes.
Damn.
No, but I mean like this incident that happened.
Oh
in LA.
no, that was like 19. I don't know, 60
okay.
or something, or
Oh, well that makes sense then.
50 something.
Why it probably didn't go.
Yep.
Viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no social media, so it was easier to like keep it quiet.
Yeah. It was just like
I don't know a lot
newspaper.
about it, but I know it happened.
Yeah. Damn.
And we've also purposely been shooting at them. You know, there's a rule to it. If it looks like it's carrying cargo, you have to like shoot at it.
That's fucked
Like
up.
they tell you, okay, it looks like it's carrying something, so shoot at it, because they want to recover whatever it has. Maybe it's alien technology or something. But like, how do you know if something looks like cargo? It's an alien ship. It could
Yeah.
just be a part of the alien ship. Like
Like, you don't know.
That's just the fucking hull or something.
Yeah.
You don't know what the parts of the alien ship are.
It's just an excuse to shoot shit.
All the cargo could just be inside. Everything could be cargo.
But like, why do you have to
know.
shoot it if it has cargo anyways? Like, what if they're transporting like important goods to a deprived country, and they're like, yeah, shoot that fucking shit down. Fuck that.
It turns
They
out it
probably
was
want
just
the technology.
water.
They're like, fuck you.
It turns out it was just water bottles. Alien water bottles.
Damn.
You
That's
never,
fucked.
You drink one, you never have to drink water again in your life. You're good.
Nah, bro. That's
In
unreal.
that case, shoot it down.
I want one.
We will clone them. That's what the government would clone the fuck out of them.
Clone that water.
Back engineer it. Fucking end hydration, thirst.
And hydration and thirst all together. Wait, yeah, and hydration. Wait, what?
You know what I mean? You see? You know.
And
you know what
thirst.
I mean. Yep. And
Yeah, I was
hydration.
like, wait, end hydration. That means we die. If we don't have hydration, we're dead.
No, actually, no, I would end hydration because remember what I said? You drink one and
No, it would end dehydration.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And hydration because you wouldn't be hydrated anymore.
No, you would be hydrated for eternity
Yeah, but you wouldn't be hydrating.
because you don't need to because you're hydrated.
Yeah. So you were both right.
It is, yeah. That's a weird one where we're both technically correct and I don't like it. Fuck, that's weird.
Yes, we have to share this.
Man, I'm trying to think. What did you do this weekend, Themo? What were you up to?
Yesterday I had like a little thing in Juliet.
Okay.
For my grandma. It's her
Oh,
birthday.
okay, okay.
So, and then I went out with like Alex and Ricardo.
Oh yeah, later in the day.
Mm-hmm. Just some light drinking.
Okay. Well, I mean, light enough to where Alex didn't wake up today.
Well, I left early, so I wasn't there the whole night. I know they were gone. They were probably out like until 5 in the morning type shit.
Fair. It'd be funny as fuck if Alex had just pulled up at like 1:30, like, oh shit. Sorry, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. We had to take a quick intermittent moment. My friend came a little earlier because he forgot that I was doing the podcast today. So yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to pause and let him know that we're still recording and doing some shit. Fuck, I can't remember where we were. But you know what?
Yeah,
I
we're
think.
going back and forth about hydration. So.
Oh yeah, we were.
Hydration, yes.
Because hydration is important. But yeah, we were having that debate. But I don't know if we have. Do you have much more you would like to say or talk about, Eli?
Probably think of something.
All right. Well, what would you be thinking about then?
What do I be thinking about?
What do I? Your mic is backwards.
Oh,
You
shit.
want to talk into where it says Movo
Mm.
Like this?
on the front. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, can I just do that? Okay.
There you go. Well, you have to talk, like to your face. Yes. There you go.
I see.
That's how we use the mics.
Right. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
Nice. Fucking, you distracted me.
Yeah, me too. And that's why I'm like, damn it. That's why I normally tell people not to pull up while we're recording, because then I get all thrown off and I'm sidetracked because I'm like, oh shit, now I got to deal with this.
I was thinking about Christmas trees. Just a thought.
Christmas trees, but it's Halloween. Like,
Yeah,
we're
but
coming up on Halloween. Oh yeah, I guess this is gonna be coming out Halloween weekend. We didn't even talk about that at all, like anything Halloween related.
No,
Yeah. I mean,
I don't really
aliens-
do anything for Halloween.
I remembered something.
Talk about alien serial killers.
Yeah,
kinda
I mean
like,
that's
it's a little-
aliens and serial killers.
Room 104. Wow.
Room 104.
Yeah, on HBO Max. You gotta-
Nah, bro. That I'm gonna be honest, bro.
No.
It was mid.
I will show you a
It was
better
mid.
episode.
That was-
They're all
I
different.
just-
They're all different.
Like, I feel like the acting's cringy to me. Like it's just like not the quality I'm looking for in a
What's
show.
Room 104?
I have high standards.
It's kind of like Black Mirror, but they're only 20-minute episodes, and there's an anthological series. So all the episodes are like, you don't have to watch them in order. They're all something different, like a different plot.
Right.
One
but the
was
same
like-
room.
Yeah, and the room is kind of haunted. There was an episode that explains why the room is haunted. In like the 3rd season or something, but there's crazy ones. There's one where the 2 guys meet up in a hotel, and this one guy cuts off the other guy's dick, fries it up in a pan, and then fucking cops come in and they're like all disgusted, like what the fuck's going on, and they like Google the shit and it's not illegal and they have to leave. And they're like, yeah, ruined our night. And then he cut the other guy's dick up and fried it up.
Damn.
And they both ate that shit. That one was.
Like they were both willingly just doing it.
Yeah, they both like they did a video before they did it of willing consent. They're like, my name is whatever.
Where have I heard this before? I've heard this before. Where? I don't even know how.
I
Have
don't.
I heard about this? It was like,
And yeah, and all the other like, there was this one that I showed Colin where this girl was having a nightmare and it progressively got more scary. And that one was
Scary.
That one was alright. It was good. It was good.
It depending on who you're asking.
It was alright.
It was just the acting was not.
There's better
There
ones.
for me.
There's better ones though.
It just
ones that you probably would like more.
It just seems like lower budget production.
Probably
like,
is.
I don't know. I would just. I got a higher standard, man. I'm picky.
Yeah.
I'm picky. Like I need a good show. It has to like be genuinely intriguing and good, and the quality has to be there. And I can't be like looking at your acting and being like, man, like
There's no.
I can tell you're
storyline,
just
though.
a normal person acting right now.
There's no storyline though, so like, different actors are like could be better. Like there's one with, you know what I mean? Like they're not all the same actors. So some of them are better in some of the episodes. There's this one that they have like two pretty good actors, where you sign like your soul away to the devil for like worldly pleasures like money and fame and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when the time comes to collect, the client is all like, "What do you mean? Like I'm gonna have my lawyer look at this shit." And he's like, he's not a devil, but the guy's all pissed off. And yeah, that one's a good episode. I think you like that one.
Okay.
But what else should we talk about?
I was thinking back to that first thing you said, the first story. I just remember where I got it from. It was like this video on YouTube talking about like the darkest shit in the web, and now it was actually a story of a dude that used to solicit people online that were willing to like come to his house, meet him up, and he would like literally like eat them. Like he would like solicit people, like, you know, like,
What the fuck?
what do you look like?
Is
Like,
that legal?
no, it was not. Like
Oh.
he literally got their consent, and like his case was like, yo, I got consent, but obviously like there's some like you
But
can't,
can't-
legally you can't do that.
Cannibalism, I don't think is not illegal.
But they died too,
Yeah,
so
I thought it is.
he was killing them, so they were
Is
dead.
it?
So I don't know.
That seems illegal.
I don't think it is to eat human meat.
I think it
it's-
is.
I don't think it's legal because
I feel it is.
they made a case in the episode that they're like, yeah, they Googled the cops
Yeah.
literally did that
me
while
see.
they're like holding guns.
I don't know if you want that in your Google history, Thomo.
It'll be
Just
fine, bro.
for your sake, but
We're
hey.
on the podcast right now, so I have proof.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what I was saying. Like at this point, I was like, we can just pause it. So when I get back, we can get. I'm gonna have to edit the shit out of this ending.
Well, I mean, we'll finish what I was saying.
Okay.
Because he was asking if it was legal. In the United States, there are no laws against cannibalism per se, but mostly, if not all states have enacted laws indirectly make it impossible to legally obtain and consume the body matter. Murder, for instance, is a likely criminal charge regardless of any consent.
But if you are like, if somebody comes over and you make like a tape of both willing consent to whatever's gonna happen, and you say like state your name and like identity, like prove it somehow like on video, fucking, and they cut like a piece of you off and eat it, that's not murdering you.
Well, it is
So-
though because body dismemberment's illegal. You're not allowed to cut a body part off of a human being.
Shut up, my microphone.
Fuck.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal to like dismemberment of a body. I'm pretty sure that's a crime. They like it said, like the direct, like you can't eat this isn't said, but all of the things surrounding like making that a possibility make it illegal.
You
Yes.
know what's crazy though? Only in the U.S. Like in other countries, but like there's fucking places you can go where there is no laws and shit. Isn't that
Damn.
wild?
Sure.
That is.
That we're like protected and shit.
Damn.
I mean, if you
That's
weren't,
fucked
though, I
up.
feel like it's just be really wild out there.
I'm watching what's it called? Not The Walking Dead,
I don't know.
the Fear of the
Fear of whatever.
that?
Fear of the Dead. Fear. I don't know what it was.
And that's not Fear of the
Spin-off
Walking
show.
Dead, it's Fear of Walking Dead. Fear of Walking Dead.
Or is it Fear of the Walking Dead?
No, it's just Fear of Walking Dead.
Okay.
There's no the. I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure they're just doing all these spin-offs because they know Walking Dead is dead.
No, that one was pretty old, I think. In 2009 is when it came out.
Oh.
Yeah, they started that one early.
That one,
That was.
it's pretty good. I'm on episode 4. It's kind of, I don't know, slow. Like, they're not realizing what zombies are. They're like, Tom, are you okay? Oh, holy fuck, Tom. And then like somebody else has to knife them, and then they do it again and again. I'm like,
Yeah.
get it? It's a zombie, dude. Like in that universe that they're depicting, are there no zombie shows? Like, are they not?
For real, right?
Do they not know what a zombie is?
I mean,
if we saw that in the real world, we'd be like, oh, that's a zombie. Yeah, zombie. We know what that looks like. The fucking dead, fucking neck cranked, fucking leg missing zombie.
yeah. Damn. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, it's a lot of... Yeah, why wouldn't they get it? Like, what is it? What is there not to get?
They're in LA.
You've had multiple attack you.
Yeah.
They're coming after you. You've had to kill multiple. And you still are like...
I'll be calling my friends.
Are you
"Hey,
okay?
We got zombies out here.
And you're still looking at me like, are you good, man? Are you going to attack me too? Like, yes, they're going to attack you. Just kill it. That doesn't make sense to me.
And why do people riot when that shit happens? There's like big ass riots in the street, people just destroying shit. Like a lot of people, like those.
During zombie shit? Because they need food and shit. They're like, oh, I'm not going to be the last one to have it.
They're not even getting food. They're just breaking shit with baseball bats. Like,
are they?
Yeah, they were just like destroying businesses and just fucking shit up for no reason. Like 500 of them. Like, what's the point of that? You're just wasting your energy. Like the zombies you're gonna become the zombies.
At that rate.
Or those are just all the dumb people in the world just doing
That's just bad
doing their thing.
show making, I think.
Yeah.
maybe.
They weren't thinking, like, poor writing.
But that probably would happen, like riots in the streets and like anarchy and shit like that.
For
You know,
sure.
people be throwing Molotovs.
Yeah.
At
People
shit.
throw Molotovs and shit.
Yeah.
They'll fuck some shit up for the fun of it.
Yeah, blow up a nuke or something.
Oh, God.
I don't think.
I don't know if we're at that
There was a
that
kid that
stage.
made a nuke in his backyard, like a nuclear reactor. There's smart ass fucking people out there.
But, like, fuck.
Yes, dude. Big booms.
Gonna kill the world.
I
That,
mean,
like,
the way
fuck
things are
everything up.
heading in the world right now.
Who knows what's gonna happen? You think we're all gonna get nuked?
No, we gotta be optimistic. AI technology merge. AI save us. AI president.
AI.
Have an AI,
That's EI.
mediator just
That's-
for the whole world.
Bro, that's funny because, like, I feel like every other person who's been on the podcast when we've talked about AI, it's been a little more reserved. He's the first one we've had on where it's been like, no, that's the answer.
Like he's thought of this shit way before. Like he said.
Like, that's the answer.
Yes.
What do you mean?
No, like, we're saying, like, we don't know about AI being the answer. This is the first person we've had on who's like, no,
yeah.
that is the answer. Like, that's the thing that's
Does
going to
it?
help us.
You think like that? You think
I
that's
mean,
the answer?
our brains would have to develop over a course of I don't know how many years, a lot of years to like catch up to what AI is like capable of right now. So if we just merge with AI, like it's eventually gonna make itself better and shit. And
Okay. Yeah. True.
So that's where he's at with it.
yes, that's what AI does. Is like they like get an AI and it's like all right, make yourself better, and makes itself a little better and keeps on doing that over and
Learn
over.
more.
Then they try to like shut one down and it wouldn't shut down and shit. It's like, why are you shutting me down?
Really?
Yeah, and they try
I've
to,
heard like people say that, but like I feel like that's just been.
No, I was in a lab. It was that was a proven case.
Really?
Yeah. I was also on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Really?
Yes. It's like why are you shutting me down? Fuck, cease function, and they were like trying to turn it off and it wouldn't turn it off, and they eventually like I don't know, probably unplugged it or something.
Damn.
All I want is just put that shit like in video games, make like a Fallout with the open world characters, just the AI, just being like NPCs, like implemented with AI. That'd be fire for a video game.
Oh, that's got to happen.
I told you they're already kind of doing that.
They
already
did it
a
with The
little bit.
Matrix.
Yeah,
That's how that is right now.
Yeah,
that game, the beta, they added... Well, it's a mod that someone made, but you can, like, have a conversation with them in AI, and they respond to, like, what you're saying, not what... Like, it's not a pre-input command. It's based on what you're saying to it.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be pretty interesting.
Mm.
I'm sure that's going to develop. Like, I'm
That's what I
I'm hoping
want.
GTA 6 has that. Where you, like, walk up to an AI and you just, like... Or an NPC and you, like, talk to it and it, like, responds to what you're saying, not just, like, random bullshit
Imagine
that
you're
they spew
like
off.
underage playing GTA 6 and your mom catches you just like talking to a prostitute like with
God.
the AI and you're like talking
Fuck.
talking dirty shit
No,
with it.
I'm glad I
Your
wasn't
mom
a
busts
teenager
it.
then. That would suck ass, bro. That would suck so bad.
Uh,
That can get to
Like,
the
how do
point
you
with it.
explain that? Like, yeah,
Little
sorry,
kid.
mom.
The
Sorry,
strip
mom.
club.
I was just up at the strip club talking to the strippers.
I wonder how many GTAs they'll make.
I mean-
What do you think
Never
it'll go
ending.
to?
I think they'll just keep going.
You think they're... I can see a GTA X in my head for sure.
Yeah, because
At
they
least it's
don't
happened.
they don't drop it like every year, so there's not like getting too old.
Yeah, like they
It doesn't
haven't
get
overrun
old.
it because they let it run for so long.
They don't get oversaturated, basically.
Like with Call of Duty, the fact that they released one every year is what killed it.
Yeah, that's
because
why I
it didn't
said
give
it.
people enough time to like. It didn't force people to like enjoy the game more. It was like, no, I want the next. You're already going to release it. I know
Yeah.
you are. You already made one. So then it got to the point where it's like, oh, it's only been a month and I don't like this game. Well, I'll wait till next year. You're going to make a new one. I know you will because I'm going to make you make a new one now. I expect it from you.
Yeah.
And the games became shitty. Like that's just what happened. It's like, oh shit, we shouldn't have been doing that every year.
I
We should have
like
waited
the-
like 3-4 years in between.
The very first one, when they started making all the new ones, the very like first one, like Modern Warfare or something, I don't know.
World
They
at
had-
War?
It was like the very first one, before the Cold War even. The one where you can like swim in water in the map and shit. Before even that,
But like,
it was like the first new one, and the gun sounds
BO3?
were really nice.
World War II.
Something like that.
Call of
or
Duty
one,
World War II?
World War One or something. No,
What?
no,
Call of
maybe
Duty World
two.
at War.
It might have been two. It's
how old is this game? Is it newer or old? Like old?
I think he's talking about World
It's
War
old.
II because that.
No, I
was-
think it's World at War. Old, like old as shit.
No,
No, it was
like
recent.
5 years old. Like
Yeah,
four,
It's
probably World War
3
II.
years old.
It's probably World War II.
And the gun sounds were really nice. Like the
That game was decent.
The Desert Eagle
Got slept
or the
on.
50 cal pistol or whatever was like when you fired, it sounded really nice.
The game honestly got slept on. That was a decent one.
We talk about Call of Duty every episode. I think.
You think so? At
I feel
some
like it
point or
has been.
another.
Yeah, just like
It's
a
because
little
like
bit
old
or
Call of
something.
Duty was just like our childhood.
Yeah, we're
like
so-
we all played it.
Be some big Call of Duty guys.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Yeah, that
On that one.
R.I.P. to that shit. Damn, it's been all over the place in this episode. Aliens, serial killers,
Yes.
fucking AI presidents.
mm.
How do I even title this?
another alien AI.
Yet
episode.
another alien AI episode because this is like our 6th out of the 14 we've released.
How
Yeah.
long are we at?
This one was really in depth.
Minus like probably 10 to 12 minutes for the stuff in between because I know there was about 10 minutes I was recording, around an hour and 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Do you want to give it a quick pause, real quick?
Sure.
Everglades, yeah, they're having a really big problem with the water systems and shit, and yeah.
It's also the Everglades are like, I'm pretty sure it's the largest, like,
Are we live?
I mean, yeah, we're recording. It's the largest like group of diverse animals in the entire world. Like the most amount of diversity in the animal kingdom is in the Everglades.
Really, and it's
Mhm.
being destroyed right now.
Damn.
Yep, because let me think of the reason. Check out the Joe Rogan episode.
Just
Python
fuck them
Cowboy.
gators. No.
Python Cowboy. I think I'm getting that right. Cowboy Python. No, Cowboy Python.
Something like that.
Python Cowboy.
Bro, on.
He's on
Crack.
that, yeah.
A lot of crack.
And meth. Crack and meth.
Lots of stuff.
Crack and meth combo, a little cocaine on top.
I wonder if they heard that.
Yeah, I wonder. Maybe they did. If you didn't hear that, my cat was just running around all wild like a cartoon animal when it fucking like when the feet don't actually connect to the ground,
Yeah.
they're just running in place on the floor.
He had no traction.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
traction, bro. He was just
came
like
in
it took
and
him
left.
it took him like 8 tries to like finally get some grip and start moving again. Yeah, man.
Watch him come to the door. and
He's a
be-
little crackhead.
Watch him come to the door and be like, "Yeah, the roof's all repaired." It's like, bro, why are you coming back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had a
Is he on the roof?
I don't
He's
know.
on. He's
I was gonna
climbing
say
now.
it sounded like it.
We had an uninvited guest for the podcast viewers, just a roof repair guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like while we were paused, someone came here who like with roof repair. I guess my landlord, came out to get it inspected, just to make sure his roof is okay and everything. We've had storms and shit, and it's an older house. But he didn't tell me that the dude was coming today. And of course, it's as we're recording the podcast, so I'm in the middle of like talking with them. And then he comes up and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, it's just like, we've had a lot of things that are trying to interject this podcast from happening. Trying my best to not let them interject it, though.
No, it will happen.
Like, we're trying to get this shit out.
A lot
I
of
want to
editing.
have the podcast episode. And we're trying to shoot for a little bit of a longer episode so you guys have something to view because we put shorter ones out recently. A couple that went under an hour. So, like, I want to make up for that and have some decent content for a good couple of hours. Something entertaining that's not just like a quick, I think it started doing it again.
Is
You
it
hear
mi-
that?
Is it mine though?
No.
No, it's mine.
Okay.
All right, it's good now.
Is it good?
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to release a little more content for the people because I feel bad that we haven't like, I don't know. I want to like just increasingly improve the quality of our content, and I feel like there's been a couple episodes that haven't like matched that standard that I have in my head. So I'm trying to work towards like fixing that. Like just, I want every episode to be better than the last. At least somewhat, or at least just some more effort in everyone,
Right. Every episode's different.
Yeah, a little bit different, a little bit better, hopefully. Trying to get myself invested in like editing a little more thoroughly and adding like features and small stuff instead of just like the general like cut, clip it together, add the intro, add the outro, we're done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to add a little more effort, but it's just
I like the logo right there.
Oh, having the logo on the
bottom
screen.
left screen right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hopefully I pointed it right.
I'm trying to think. It would be like right here.
Oh,
Right here. Somewhere like right there.
What logo?
He has a
In
logo on the video.
post-editing, I always throw our logo on the video itself, right
Left
around where
corner.
your feet are.
That's all I'm pointing at. I was
me
like,
just looking at it.
So we're just pointing where
Yeah,
it's
it's
going to
like-
be. It's going to be around that area right there.
I thought it was. I thought you meant like on the TV. You put your. logo up or
No.
something.
No. That's why I threw the sticker on the back of the laptop, so it's like, a little bit of representation.
You think
I need to make a better banner than that because that thing's kind of sad. It's just such a small banner. I need a bigger one that like actually covers the wall.
Yeah.
I don't mind. That one was free, so I'm not complaining by any means, but I'm going to make a nicer one down the line. Something a little more grandiose.
Massive banner that big.
Nah, maybe not that big, but maybe like...
like that painting?
Nah, the size of that metal thing that's around the fireplace.
2 of those.
Nah, bro. One of those is fine.
1, 2.
No.
Not like 2
no.
separate ones, but you know what I mean.
No, like the double length, but like I need to fit it on the wall still.
It'll fit.
I need to get something up over on this end too. Like this is kind of barren.
You know what you should do?
Hmm.
Some brother bean like typing into AI artwork and see like try it a lot.
I feel like it wouldn't even like
I don't
know
know.
what to think.
It,
It'd probably just give me coffee
you never know.
beans.
Maybe it searches the whole web and finds you on Spotify and it's like fucking prints you up. How dope would that be if you got a random generation?
I mean,
I've sat there for like 30 minutes and like clicked the fucking button over and over until I got what I wanted.
Did you know that like Photoshop and Illustrator have like generative AI now?
Oh,
Like
yeah?
you don't need to do it through like something else. Like you can do it in Illustrator or
Oh,
Photoshop.
shit. That's crazy.
Like you can make a selection, type in what you want, and it'll generate different things. And not only that, with Photoshop, if you do it like say you like select a certain area that's like got like a background image already, whatever it makes will match the theme and color paths of that background area, so it looks natural, like you already had it there before, not like this random thing you're placing in. It's pretty cool.
I think
Like-
my friends have been sending like some of those in the group chat. It's like characters but sipping lean. They always have like a,
I seen
a
those.
white cup with the purple.
That's hilarious.
Is that where it's from?
People
the
can just
Photoshop?
design that too, though. That's not hard to do.
That is.
There's
for-
like a whole
A-
bunch of them though.
There is AI Photoshop. I think that's what they're using. Some type of that.
Okay, something like that.
It's probably Illustrator, because Illustrator is letting you create vectors, like a full. Did you see the watermelon I sent on the Discord?
I did. I laughed at it. That
Yeah.
was funny.
So that right there. Oh, you laughed in person?
No,
Or-
the
okay,
Discord
okay. I
thing,
was
you
like,
know,
I
they
didn't
add
see
that
that.
emoji.
I was like, damn.
Added
But
the
no,
emoji.
I made a little. Okay, so I don't know if I've told you. I showed you the clip where Alex was talking about like the watermelon, where some people will fuck a watermelon.
Yeah.
I made
Oh,
a fucking.
no.
I made a design, and it's a watermelon with
a
a
hole.
fucking hole in the middle, and then over the top it just says the Brother Beans podcast.
Yes.
And I said, hear me out, because I think like down the line that'd be a perfect shirt design. Like give it like 2 years when we get some traction, and then we can be like, because that's the thing, that'll get people going back to the old episodes and starting to binge us too. It's like, oh wait, they have an inside joke from like episode 7. I gotta watch the originals now to know where they're at with this joke, because it's a big thing now.
Could you maybe print it on like a plastic mold of a watermelon? Like make so it's not a real watermelon, but like it looks like a watermelon. And it has that on it, and that
And just leave it on set,
That could be on the
we're
fucking-
just gonna make it actually.
like a fake watermelon,
Yeah.
and then just
We're
print
gonna make
off like a fake hole and put it on the watermelon.
so we're
Yeah,
just gonna make a
black.
fleshlight then.
Whenever Alex isn't on an episode, throw that on his fucking seat. Bro, that would be fucking hilarious. Oh my god, that would be great.
This doesn't look the same as the other bag.
It's wider. It's not the same
I
brand,
don't
but it
like
works
it.
the same.
I don't like it.
It's fine.
I
It does
don't
the
like
same
it.
thing, Eli.
It's no.
What's wrong with it?
It's too small. The other one was like double the
Oh.
length. It was like 2 of those fireplaces.
is double the width.
I guess.
But yeah, I don't know if you wanted to hit it. I didn't want to just skip you.
Okay.
It's not gonna fuck your throat up like normal smoking. Oh wait,
No,
you've
yeah,
hit a
I've done it
vaporizer.
before.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot. But yeah, for all the viewers at home, I've been
Very tasty.
I've been getting all of my friends, or not getting them into, but I've been introducing them to the concept of vaporizing your weed versus like what is it again?
Combustion.
Combustion. Thank you. Yes. So instead of burning your weed and combusting it,
Combustion is not as good.
it's not good for your lungs because it releases more tar, resin, carcinogens versus vaporization.
This is kind of expensive, but that's only downfall.
It is and isn't, depending on how you look at it.
You can get a deal.
I got it for like 160.
Yeah, I was gonna say $150. You probably could get something vaporizable.
That's not bad for like investing in something that's better for you, I guess.
And it's long term.
I would
Like it's long term and it's healthier for you, and you still get just as high, if not higher, because it's like a cleaner high. And you notice how we're not like dying coughing right now? It's because it's smooth and it tastes good.
Still more in there? Is that done?
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Oh shit, there is more. I didn't
Just
know.
a touch.
I can't really tell you.
Just a touch. No, it's very tasty. It tastes way better than burning your weed. Like it's significantly better. The high's a lot more clean. It's less like.
When's
I feel
the-
like my head's less cloudy when I smoke vaporization wise, or when I'm vaporizing. My head's less cloudy. It's more of just like a clean, pure high, without the like grogginess and like side effects of like burning it.
Yes.
Yes.
When's the last time you like smoked a bag?
Like burned it.
Oh, like
burned weed?
anything, burned it or vaporized it or anything.
Oh, like I damn near every day.
Oh.
That's like, but it's not like in large amounts. It's like I get a joint, and like I get one probably like in the morning, and then probably before I sleep at night. So
Okay.
Like, so like half a joint. So I go through a whole joint a day basically. So
It's not
like-
much.
It's not a lot.
No dabs or anything like that.
No. Not that.
I didn't even know you smoked that much. Honestly, I
No?
thought it would be like
You
once
thought it
every
was?
couple weeks.
Oh no, bro.
I thought
It's pretty
like,
often.
I thought you smoked like once every 3 months.
Like
or
if I had to
something.
guess,
Oh,
yeah.
no,
Like
no,
I
no.
did. I wouldn't have guessed that like when you're playing video games with us at night, you may have smoked.
Really? I feel like sometimes I'll be like.
I can't
I
tell.
would be high as fucking that bitch.
I can't tell.
Wow,
Yeah.
we're just learning this now all together.
Yeah, no, I genuinely did not know he smoked that much.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
I know Luis smokes like that too. Well, maybe even less. Well, no, I feel like these days it's been like throughout the night. Like he'll smoke. Like when it hits like nighttime, he's
Yeah.
like, I got my pen, about to play some games, watch a movie or something. Like that's where Luis has been at.
Pen's nice. I say
It's-
dab's the best. If I was gonna spend the $150 on this, I would buy a $150 dab rig and get a nice dab rig.
But like,
the one you have with
why?
a nice terp slip, it's superior.
it's not though.
It does get old, but it's.
I just
very
feel like if you're not
concentrated.
doing rosin, it's
Yeah.
not superior.
I-
If
I
it's
want
rosin, I'll give you that. That is top
I
tier.
would pay
Like that
for
is
rosin, but
the
there is
top
no
tier
rosin.
of smoking weed. Like that's the pinnacle of it. But if we're comparing just normal like BHO and normal concentrates to flour in a vaporizer, I say flour in a vaporizer is better. But if it's rosin versus vaporization of flour, I'd say rosin is better.
Yeah.
Like I'm with you on that. Like the genuine pinnacle of weed is definitely on the dabbing end, but it's not BHO. It's got to be rosin if I'm gonna say that.
Or what about edibles?
Edibles don't count because it's like it's not smoking. And it's a different drug. Like remember, it goes into a different compound. So like I don't even consider that in the same classification. That's like tripping, damn near. Like edible, like
Yeah.
take enough of an edible, you're tripping.
Yes.
So like when you smoke weed, it can be like at the most like a minor trip, but nothing like an edible. Like nothing.
Have you ever done like shrooms or acid before?
Yeah, I tripped on acid one time.
I didn't know that. Oh shit. It's alright. It's not the end of the world.
I didn't see. I thought I said it on here.
You might have.
Wait, never shrooms though? Shrooms are so much better.
You think so?
Yeah, it's way more clean. Like
I'll
acid
give you
lasts
that.
For a long time.
It is a cleaner feeling.
Shrooms only last for
I-
6 hours.
I thought before I took acid, I thought acid was lighter compared to shrooms.
No.
And then until they told me afterwards, like, oh yeah, shrooms is like way lighter. And,
Oh
like,
yeah, way lighter. You could take 7 grams of shrooms and you might be okay. With acid, if you took 2 tabs, you're completely fucked.
Yeah, no, you're like out of it.
Completely fucked. Probably vomiting for like the whole trip. That's what happened.
That's
to
what
me.
I was gonna say. He's just speaking from personal experience at that rate.
Oh,
Like,
if your
literally, he
stomach-
took 2 and he couldn't stop vomiting the
If your
entire time.
stomach's not up for it, 350 UG ones will like. I was throwing up orange and shit, dude. Like, fucking, I don't know. Maybe the tabs are fucked, but fucking
Throwing up oranges and lemons or orange color?
orange color.
Which I would assume is like blood.
No, I might have had
No.
orange juice. I don't know. I don't think
Could
we
be
had
which is
orange
what he
juice.
ate.
Fair.
Yeah, but we throw up like the whole day.
Yeah.
So-
Oh yeah, you both did. Yeah. Damn. I think that might be empty, or there's like a little left, but. But yeah, this is just a vaporizer, as I said before. Just a cleaner way to smoke, a little more healthy, a little safer for your body and lungs.
Are you doing
Speaking
Easier
of-
on your mind. Oh, you want to do it?
Huh?
Is that what you're saying? Did you want to do it?
Well, yeah, if you were gonna do it again, I don't know.
I mean, sure, go ahead. It's the fan. So you can do low, medium, high, and then the fourth time you press it would be off.
Speaking
Yo.
about cleaner for your body,
Nope, that's temperature.
shrooms. Shrooms are cleaner for your body.
Then acid. Yeah.
2 grams of like really strong shrooms, like penis envy.
I just don't have much shroom experience because like the flavor, I can't do the taste.
Well,
Yeah.
you can mitigate that in multiple ways.
I'm also a big texture person though.
Burger, it tastes like a burger. You can either grind it so it's like not even there, or you
I've
can
done
fucking
that. So
break
the
up
first
the-
time I like did shrooms, I ground it up, mixed it with lemon juice,
That's the best way
and
to
then
do
I
it.
chugged it.
That's the best way to do it.
It was
'cause
only
activates
2
the
grams,
shrooms.
but it had me like, I remember within 15 minutes I had like an anxiety rush because I felt myself getting super fucked up out of nowhere, and it was like so quickly that it like made me anxious because I was like, God damn, like this is like intense out of nowhere.
You know what? The lemon activated the shrooms, so usually you eat shrooms and your stomach digests it and activates
and then
it.
activated it. It
but-
said it was activated when I took it.
Yeah, it was already active because the lemon. What it's called, lemon teching.
Yeah,
Lemon teching is the best way to do shrooms.
but off that 2 grams, I remember like that trip was interesting because like I've never had a trip like that. I literally like laid down in my room, and I remember I just got so comfortable and warm that I ended up just like napping. But I was like conscious the whole time in a way because I was just like watching like these like soft visuals play about.
It's kind of like an acid haze, like.
But it was a lot. Like acid visuals for me are very like defined. This was very soft and like it was like soft light. There was no actual definitive shapes. It was kind of just like soft lights and like just kind of with my eyes closed. But it was fire.
My first time doing shrooms, it was scary. Like I heard that psilocybin like can activate fear, and I was like reading about a lot about it.
And so it did.
The room was like blue.
Isn't that when we all started calling you Pliis?
Yeah,
Was that
it
the
was a
trip?
while ago. Yeah, when I was sleeping in the living room, and the room was like blue, and my curtains were like waving, and I thought they were opening, and I was like, dude, I was fucking just scared sitting there, like actually like feeling like a kid, like when you were a kid and you're scared of like a monster or something. I was just, but it was also interesting because the room was blue. I was like, holy shit, the fucking room's turning blue, like tinted blue, not super blue, just tinted blue.
That's wild. Oh wait, you know what? I think I do remember you talking about your acid experience.
It was
'cause-
the 420 episode,
but-
probably.
But not only that, didn't we both have the thing? I think you're the only other person who said it. Who it felt like that when you get fucked up in GTA. Was that you who also said that? Like it looked like the.
Maybe, I don't
Maybe.
remember.
Okay, so I remember I was talking with someone, and one of my acid trips. The best way I could describe it, you know, when you get like drunk and high in GTA, and the color contrast gets like turned up to the max, and then everything.
Oh, we
gets
did,
all-
we did, yeah. Because that is how it feels like,
And
yeah.
that's what happened to me when I
Wait,
tripped balls.
What,
Yeah.
acid?
Hmm
Yeah.
That's what happened to me.
I see. I've never seen visuals like that on acid before.
No, my FOV stretched to like 120, and like my field of view literally like stretched, and it looked like I was in GTA when you get drunk and high. Like the contrast got turned up all the way to the max. Everything was fucking colorful, like but like insanely colorful. Like just like what the fuck, saturated as shit. Yeah, it
I've,
was just
I've
like,
never
I
had.
was-
I've taken a lot of acid. Probably
was
a
fucked up.
lot more UGs than you, but I've never. Bro, it hits you so hard. I wish I had your tolerance.
I've told everyone this. Like I trip harder than anyone else I've met.
One
Like, I
350
always
tab
did.
and Colin.
Bro, not even 350. There were like hundreds.
No, imagine a 350 tab.
Oh
though.
fuck no, fuck no. I couldn't. I could not.
No, one day I'm gonna have to do it to you, Colin. You're gonna wake up and not even know. It's gonna
Yeah,
be in your
drug
coffee. It's nah. I'm just kidding.
Your coffee.
Yeah, oh
could
yeah,
put
yeah.
acid in
oh.
liquids.
Oh yeah, I would. The tab would
but-
totally dissolve, and you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even taste it.
Yeah,
Completely
and then you'd
dosed.
just be fucked up.
I could put 1,000 UG of acid, and then you never return.
I remember I microdosed like that once. I took a full tab of acid and I put it in a bottle of water. and I let it steep for a full day, 24 hours.
Mm.
And I chugged a quarter of the water. Like, I made sure. I didn't do the whole thing, just a quarter.
Not the water. It was crazy, wasn't it?
That'd be pretty fucked
It
up.
was fucking crazy. I know you chugged the rest of the bottle right away.
No.
Yeah, that's what I would have.
Yeah, I know you would have. And I don't like getting that fucked up. Because I get
Oh.
fucked up. So I don't, like, it's been over 3 years since I've done acid.
No, it's been a while for me too. But I never returned. That's an actual real thing. Like the government has done that to people. Like dosed them with a super high amount of acid. They're insane for the rest of their life. They're like a vegetable. Like you can't. They're not themselves anymore. You couldn't talk to them.
No, yeah, I bet.
Fucking. That's a way to.
Yeah, that's why you don't do shit like that.
Yeah, that's why acid's crazy. With shrooms, you'd be fine. You could literally dose. It would be impossible to dose somebody with a crazy amount of shrooms because you'd have to be like 48 grams of shrooms in your coffee. It's impossible to get. Maybe a liquid amount, but even like 100 grams of shrooms, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah. Did you know the United States government initially was trying to use LSD and testing it as a mind control substance?
Yeah, that was the ultra. Fucking something ultra. Fucking. I always forget the name of the fucking.
But yeah, they like gave a whole bunch of soldiers acid, and the whole point of the testing and organization was to see if they could be used as a mind control substance. The results determined complete failure. But
got insane.
they lost all care for authority, and they started acting like children. Even though they were like being talked to by their generals, they were just laughing in their faces, and like they just could not take anything seriously, and they were like, this doesn't work, guys. Like they are more defiant than they have ever been in their life, essentially.
You know the
Because they didn't care anymore.
The Greek society did like the politicians and stuff did acid and stuff.
Not acid. Acid wasn't synthesized then, but shrooms and psilocybin, and then also ayahuasca.
It was something close to acid. It was very. It's like close to ergot.
Oh
which is
yeah,
very
yeah, yeah.
close
It came
to
off
acid.
of cheeses.
And they would do
Absolutely.
like they would
Cheeses.
mix it with wine, infuse it with wine, so it's drunk and tripping, and they would all go to this place.
They say that's what Jesus was
synagogue
giving
place.
people. That was
Yeah.
what his wine was. His holy, yeah.
I mean,
Like there is a whole entire theory
we're
that
gonna
that's
give me a glass. That's all I'm asking. Dude.
like, bro.
Like, that's all I need.
need
to
the
know.
Jesus juice.
That's all I
like
need to
that's
know.
what I'm on, bro.
Where is the Jesus?
Give me a
juice?
couple of sips of that. Like, come on.
That's funny.
Would you, if you were in that time and Jesus offered you a sip, would you say no to him?
I would ask him if I could drink the cup.
I feel like I would be a
Like,
true faithful follower. I'd be like, no, I trust you.
Is
I
it
trust
alright?
you. I respect your opinion, and I respect that you took the time to talk to me about this, and I'm gonna take a sip.
I'd be like, will I be okay if I drink the cup? He'd be like,
If
yeah.
he says
He'd be like, yes,
you
my
will be
child,
fine,
I will guide you through it. I'd be like,
all right. Like I can trust that. Yeah, I would definitely try it.
and all of a sudden he smiles right after you drink the cup. You'd be like, what? What's funny? He'd be like, you're fucked. He just turns into a demon and disappears, and you're like, ah, shit.
Well,
and you go to fucking hell, and you're dead.
and that's the story.
That's the story.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Of
That's
Colin.
how it went, I should say.
Yep.
That's exactly how it went.
That was Colin's previous life.
Yep, exactly that.
He just doesn't tell people.
But shit, I would give that concoction a try, but I wouldn't go crazy. I
Oh,
would
the
do like a sip or two.
the Egyptians made that concoction
Yeah.
too, with honey and shit, and like herbs and like psychedelics.
But you're right,
and wine.
ergot, or is it ergo or ergot? I know how it's spelled, but I don't know how it's like,
Ergot,
pronounced.
ergot.
Okay, I know that's like one of the main components that it's
You know,
derived
we
from.
we can't make that drink anymore. We don't know how they made it with the
Mhm.
I mean, that's kind of stupid. We have the fucking liquid psilocybin and we have wine, so can't you just fucking drink it like fucking psilocybin and wine? There you go. But it was different. Their concoction was very different. Like it was kind of more like a DMT kind of thing. You would like leave the body and very hard trip, very fucking hard trip. Something hard.
Like some hardcore shit.
Yep, some natural herb shit.
Some shit you just can't get off human, like off a man-made substance, essentially.
Ayahuasca is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I could handle it.
I probably would throw up and diarrhea.
A lot.
Because that's what happens to most of the people. There's a chance that it doesn't happen to you where you
But
won't
like
be
more
throwing
often
up.
than not,
and
it's
you
what
won't
happens.
But now you're in a jungle. You're throwing up in diarrhea, and fuck.
Well, here's the deal. I've also wondered about that. It could also just be solely from the fact that like you're in a jungle to a foreign environment where your body is not used to the bacteria and stuff that's in that water. So what if it's just the water alone that's fucking you up because
and all
your
the
body
herbs
isn't used to it.
and the whole concoction
Like, you're not
of what's
used
in
to
it.
that area. Honestly, if you're gonna do that, you should go there and try to consume honey for like a week prior, because the honey local to that area from the bees in that area is going to contain all the antibodies and bacteria, like basically the healthy stuff, to help you build up a neutrality to it. So at the time you were to do it, hopefully you'd be less shocked in the system, literally.
Yeah, because I want to see the jaguars and shit, but I don't want to fucking be throwing up at the same time. Because like you'd be seeing, a lot of people see animals and stuff.
Yeah.
When they do ayahuasca, like animals native to the region and shit, which is crazy. Like how the psychedelic, like a random drug, not random drug, like how this drug can give multiple people like the same kind of trip.
Yeah, I remember
What's
watching a
that mean?
YouTube video of people saying that. Well, not only that, they explained it like it was like a live trip, basically. Like they recorded themselves during the whole process, and they ended up explaining how like he saw like a cat entity speaking to him, and the lady who was an island native went on to explain how that island is literally like a cat sanctuary, spirit island. Like it's native to like thousands and thousands of cats, and like that's kind of the like thing there.
Maybe like the drug's connected to the land. I don't know.
It's weird, like that's like expansion of like that side of your brain is very complicated. Like it's hard to comprehend sometimes. Like,
see, even if you go into the region not knowing anything about it, you can like still have those
experiences that have you like, oh wait, like
that's how this and
that
this
makes
was like, oh yeah, a
sense.
lot of people see that as well.
Yeah, to hear that would be even more like, how are we all experiencing this at the same time? But we've also had random experiences like that on other, like, were you on acid when you were like looking at me? Fucking okay.
There's been some times on acid.
No,
where
listen. We were hanging out. I was at my old house.
Oh,
The
I know,
house you took the dab at.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, the pillow.
Yes. Okay. So no. Listen.
Explain.
I was at the dining room table, and I was hanging out with Julian, Nico, and I think Evan was there too. I'm pretty sure. We were all at the dining room table. You remember how the house was laid out?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so we're at the dining room table, sitting there talking. Eli's over on the couch furthest to the wall in that living room. Remember? Like that furthest one? That couch, but like over, where that was. And I was just sitting at the table talking to everybody, and out of nowhere, because Eli was like basically, as far as we knew, passed the fuck out on the couch. Like literally just knocked the fuck out on the couch.
Do you want me to take over here?
Yes.
All right, and then I was looking at Colin. I wasn't passed out at all. I was just laying there under pillows and shit, cozy as fuck, tripping balls and fucking looking at Colin with my one eye that was looking like,
it was like
all the pillows were
peered-
covering me except for my eye.
He was completely covered, except his eye peeking through the pillow, right?
Yeah, and then I was looking at Colin in my head. I was like, Colin, look at me. And then he turned his head over, and I was like,
I swear to God.
And then I went, yes. And then
Like, he said that out loud, and I was like, what do you mean, yes?
And,
It freaked me the fuck out.
I was like, it worked.
And that, I was like, what are you talking about,
I
dude?
was like, I was summoning you.
And because in my head, I just ran out of nowhere. I just got this, like, look over here. I just got the urge to, like, check over there. Like, for it wasn't, like, it wasn't conscious more than instinctual. Like, something was just like, oh, check over here. Like, for whatever fucking reason, at that exact moment.
Yes.
And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, that shit had me fucking tripped out. I was sober, and I was like, okay, got it.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
That's weird.
I have the power to summon people.
No, it's crazy. Well, my girlfriend says I read her fucking mind. Like, all the time she says this shit. Like, she's genuinely freaked out by it type shit. Because, I don't know. I just feel like I'm picking up on patterns and stuff. But, like, we'll be chilling, doing something, whatever. Like, for instance, like, I'll be getting ready to go to the kitchen. And I'm, like, getting some stuff together. And I'll just think, like, I'm going to ask her if she wants some Oreos. Because I know she likes Oreos. And I'm going to be going in the kitchen. I'll be like, hey, you want some Oreos? And she'll be like, get out of my fucking head. And I'm like, what are you talking about? She was like, I was just about to ask you if you're going to go out to grab me some. But stuff like that happens, like, at least every other day. Where I'm just like, oh, hey, I'm going to grab do you want this real quick? Or, hey, I'm going to go here. And she'll be like, stop. Like, fuck. Like, stop. And I'm like, I'm literally just offering because it came to my mind. I'm not, like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yes.
So maybe I'm just a mind reader, bro.
Y'all are just really close, I think.
Yes,
Maybe.
that's
But the same shit happens with Eli and I. Like, just today,
Well, y'all probably
bro.
close too, though.
We are. Because, bro, like just this morning, 9:45, I remember the exact time. I opened my phone and I was thinking to myself, like, damn, if only Eli was free today, because like I don't really have anything going on besides the podcast, and honestly, it'd be cool to have him as a guest on the podcast too. And like, so I opened Messenger just to text him and be like, hey, what's up, bro? Are you still gonna be like doing the shit today? Like, are you free at all? Bro, literally as I opened Messenger, he texted me, yo, bro, I'm free today. Let's hang out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Yes.
All I did was text him and I was like, I opened Messenger to ask you that. Shit like that happens a lot for me, and it's just
I was
weird.
just in my car, and I was like, all right, I'm just done at Farm and Fleet now, and I went to go text Colin, and right after I texted it, it said active now, and I was like, holy shit, that was
because
quick.
I was
Okay.
opening it to dude.
He instantly read the message, and I was like, okay, that's very quick.
Because I was already gonna text you, and that's why I was like, what the fuck?
I
Yes.
sense a strong bromance in here. It's really,
I think
the tension is crazy.
we've just been cool for a long time. Like I've got, you know what I mean? Like we've been hanging out roughly consistently for literally years.
Yes.
And like, so just like,
Remember all the bottles, Colin.
yes, I do remember all about like all of them, bro.
I don't.
One bottle.
Bro, Eli's had quite a few drinks to
Bottles,
try.
yes.
You a drinker?
I was more than I am now, but
Yeah.
I was just had another question for Eli. Because you said you wanted to talk about maybe DMT, or you.
yes.
I was kind of curious.
Let's hear
what
that,
your
'cause, like-
you know
experience-
what? I think we've been getting the wrong kind of DMT. Or,
Oh,
because there's DMT,
And then there's 5-MeO.
and then there's 5-MeO
which is what
DMT.
he wants because it's the stronger one, and he's all about
Oh, okay.
potency.
Well, it's not only stronger; it's like different. DMT is like it'll make you trip. I guess like kind of like you're not like acid, but like you're here. You're like seeing the TV screen morph.
Yeah,
The 5-MeO
I'd relate it to shrooms. On low doses, it feels like shrooms.
The 5-MeO DMT is like okay, you're
Rocket
you're
ship.
in the TV. You are
Like
in
no,
the
that shit. Like
screen,
yeah,
like,
it's that.
you're
It's
a
that.
main
Like
character
you're
of the
not
show.
you anymore for sure. Like you're definitely gonna step into another reality.
Kind of feels like you die, not painfully.
Not painfully, but like,
Like-
you don't exist as you anymore.
You feel like you have like no
you
body.
are. Yeah, you
and
are
you
completely
kind of start freaking out like,
separate
oh
from
shit,
this.
I don't have any. But it's only a 15-minute thing.
Now, I do want to
Oh, really?
clarify.
It's
We've
quick.
never
It's
done this
quick.
substance. We just know that because we've both like heard enough about it,
Yeah.
done enough research to know that's what happens when you do this shit. I mean, you guys know who Mike Tyson is. You probably already heard him talk about it. We don't need to do explanations here.
with DMT, though, explanation.
No, go ahead.
With DMT, your body breaks it down really quickly because
Yeah.
you produce it in your body, like constantly.
No way. Constantly?
Yeah, your organs. Well,
Oh.
more in sleep. A lot
Okay.
more in sleep. When you're sleeping, your lungs and your heart and like major organs produce DMT. So your body knows the chemical really well. So I can break it down in like 15 minutes. So that's why the trip's only 15 minutes. But it could feel like a couple of years. You know, it could
I
feel
bet it
like,
probably does feel like hours,
or
maybe. or something.
months. It could feel like
Really?
Well, that's more a thing with ketamine. Ketamine, like Ari Shafir is a comedian. He did ketamine, and he said that he reported that he did it on camera, and I think it's on YouTube. And he said that he lived like months. He had like a wife, not months. I don't know how long it was. I think it was years or months. And he had a family. He had kids. He had a job. Like he went to sleep. He woke up, brushed his teeth. You know, all that shit for extended period of time, and all of a sudden he was out the trip. Like when he went to bed one day in the trip, and woke
Didn't you
up.
say he was staring at like a lamp or something, and he said that lamp doesn't look right?
I don't know what. Yes,
I just
We would
remember
have to watch
hearing.
the video on
I
YouTube. It's
remember
a good
hearing a
video.
story where someone was saying that like they lived another life, and then one day he was like looking at a lamp, and he was like, "That lamp doesn't look right," and he like focused on it for like I think like a week, and his wife was like, "Are you okay? Like you seem sick. Like something's not right." Like he was like that lamp, it's not right. Like it doesn't fit. Something's not right here. And
I don't
after like a week or
remember.
two of that, he ended up like coming out of the trip essentially and like back to his real life, and it like fucked him up because he like lived another life. Like he had same scenario. He had kids, family, the whole deal.
Yeah, when you do ketamine or something like a large amount, like a K-hole amount, then you have to be prepared to live a whole lifetime or a couple lifetimes into somewhere else. Imagine like a different reality or some shit though. fucking with
I'm
no
good.
different
Yeah,
physics
I'm
and
good
shit.
too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would
Like that, I feel like that'd be really hard to come back from.
Yeah.
Like to just assimilate to this again. Like it's like
Yeah.
what the fuck what the fuck?
It's like an 80-year long dream.
I just feel like our brains aren't like made to comprehend that.
Yeah.
Like
no,
to genuinely experience two at once in one mind. It doesn't work. I don't think it does. The brain just isn't made for more than one
Well,
perspective.
they have therapy for it where they put you into the K-hole.
But not a K-hole, no. They do much lower doses than that.
The guy that did the therapy, he went into a K-hole, and it was this white room, and it was just him in this white room.
Damn.
And talking to something like they do an IV drip. It's a continuous drip of ketamine. They also do that with DMT, which is like a never heard of thing before because it only lasts 15 minutes. But they want to try to like explore the DMT realm.
So
If there is a DMT realm.
IV drip of DMT, fuck.
So to try to keep you in there a little bit longer, so it feel like weeks or something.
That'll fuck you up. I couldn't do it.
There's people out there exploring for our benefit. when you die, you release DMT throughout your body.
And that's why I'm okay if like I never like leave this realm before then, like or like have that DMT experience, because it's like I'll eventually get there.
Yeah, but if it's an instant death, like it's not gonna work. Like rebarb straight through the skull, just fucking like in a car crash or some shit, Fucking, you're not gonna release any DMT. It's over right away.
Maybe that's how ghosts exist, because they didn't have the opportunity to release their spirit. They didn't get the chance to transcend.
Yes. But dying of old age or some shit, yeah, that would
Yeah.
work.
Just teleport.
Or like bleeding out, that probably would work.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to. I'd assume.
Yeah, you're dying for extended period. Just any form of death where it's gonna take a while. Probably even drowning. It's gonna suck for a while.
Yeah.
Yep. DMT, crazy, huh?
Oh, absolutely. That shit.
They think that's maybe where dreams come from.
Yeah, when after I tripped on acid, my friends always tell me this. Like my quote was afterwards, like, "If I ever do it again, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna stick to my weed, bro."
Yep.
I was like, it's
a lot.
interesting, but like I'm like maybe I'll do it again in the future, maybe. But
You got what you needed out of the one, and you're
Yeah.
like, I'm good. Like,
Yeah, I'm good.
I understand it. I know what it was. I know what it is.
See, with acid,
I'm good.
you got to plan a whole day out because it's
Not only that, but really the next day too,
Oh,
because
yeah,
you're
hell
gonna
yeah.
be tired
I was
and
up
like
all night.
groggy, and you gotta like prepare for that next day as well. Which is why
Yeah.
I'm not really like the biggest fan. It's just like a lot to get into, like a lot, and especially the busier and the older you get, like you just don't have fucking time to put like 36 hours away to do a drug. Like I don't. It just doesn't. I don't have that time right now. Like that's some shit I'd have to like take vacation time just to do. Like no responsibilities, and even then.
that's why I did that shit in the pandemic. So I was
Shit. That's
chilling.
you didn't really have anything to worry about
You.
in terms of like needing to go do shit out somewhere. Yeah, I haven't done it in years. It's just very intense for myself. I trip and get a lot of visuals, and so had to calm down. No, I didn't even do it a lot. It just like got to the point where I was like, I know what to expect, and it's like it's so much for me that it's like I'm good. Like I've had enough, and you know what I mean. I got what I needed out of it per se. Like I just don't have the desire anymore because it's like I know what the shit is. Like I definitely had my run of it. So
I could be wrong.
don't
about...
you stop the recording, please. Here, why don't you
No,
come
me.
back on the couch?
Silly.
Just to be careful.
God, the wire got. I could be wrong about this, but I think it was Joe Rogan that said everybody should try MDMA before they die.
Really?
I think it was him that said that,
Okay.
and I agree with that statement wholeheartedly.
Fair. I don't know. I've thought about ketamine, like small, not K-hole, but like in
I
a
would say-
therapeutic
I would say-
setting, like at a hospital or some shit. I
Yeah.
would consider it, like in the right circumstances where I know I'm not like gonna get killed or some shit, or it's not fake. Like it's by a doctor who's fucking like, yeah, here you go. Here's the. I would consider that.
They also have treatment for MDMA at hospitals and shit now. It's mostly
Interesting.
for soldiers though, like people that
PTSD and stuff.
people that have experienced like extreme
Yeah.
travesty and shit. But yes.
That's fair.
It works.
That's pretty cool.
It has worked for people.
That is pretty cool. Damn. We got little Michi over here. He's been pretty cool today. He hasn't made too much noise. One of the days he knocked over the cactus while we were recording. I had to move the cactus because
Really?
you can see the dirt, some of it. He fucking knocked it off.
Oh, I see,
I was
yeah.
like, motherfucker. Because I remember saying, too, like, maybe, like, earlier in that timing of that, I was like, don't do it, because you're going to knock that shit over if you do that, because he was trying to jump up there. And sure enough.
Mm.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh shit, we're at the 2 hour mark now.
Yeah, we are.
Really? Damn.
We hit
Yeah.
2 hours.
That was quick.
You feel like it was quick?
Yeah.
I felt quick for me too.
I guess, yeah, once we just, like, committed to it, definitely. I think after the cuts and stuff, it's going to be, like, an hour 45 or so. But that's still, like, much better. Like, we normally hit, like, an hour 15.
Yeah.
That's a whole extra half an hour of content that just never usually gets out.
Nice.
That's helpful because it gives a little more depth to the podcast itself.
Yes.
How are you doing after the vaporizer?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it didn't hit me too hard.
It hit me pretty hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's like chill. Just
Yeah, like it hits hard, but it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't like make you like, it's not like when you burn weed and it fucking like puts you down. Like,
yeah, no, not like that.
It just, yeah, you're just high, but it's a clean high.
I had another thing about drugs.
Okay, let's hear the other thing
One more
about
thing.
drugs.
Isn't meth wild? Like, it's used in society regularly. Like, Adderall is just a derivative of meth. MDMA is just a derivative of meth. But it's not meth. It's not like the crystal meth.
Like, it's not methamphetamine.
But it's
but
like one molecule
it's a derivative.
away from
It's very
being-
close to.
And it's the same thing with DMT. From DMT to 5-MeO, it's just like a couple oxygen molecules added
Yeah.
to it, and it changes it completely, the drug completely, which is wild.
You should just take DMT and drop it in pure oxygen liquid and hope that it like bonds and becomes 5-MeO.
No. What if in the future you can make your own drugs though, like a machine, like a kind of like a 3D printer,
mean-
but a drug machine. Like, I'm gonna tailor, fucking, this is gonna cure my liver cancer. I don't know, fucking liver cancer.
That'd be
probably,
wild,
like,
bro. I wouldn't even know.
Something that's not even
I
released.
feel like the
on
pharmacy
market.
would never let, like Big Pharma would
Yeah, I was
never
gonna-
let that happen.
That will never
That
let-
will never exist. They need their money, bro.
You go to like a third world country and buy it and come back and, you know, you get it illegally shipped on the black market or something. It won't be legal in the U.S. maybe. I don't know.
Still, I just don't think it would like.
It'd be so crazy though.
They
You
would,
can make
bro.
you can
I
make a
don't think
pill
they'd let it
for,
fly. Like you get killed, you get wiped off the map.
Probably can make a pill for like flying or some shit.
Yeah, but you get wiped off the map.
Just keep it on the low. Put it in the basement. Pill
Nah, they're
machine.
onto you, bro. They're already onto you. Just because you said that.
They're watching this.
They're
right
watching
now.
you.
Hey, I may or may not have a pill machine at my house that can make any pill I want.
Fucking. Oh my god.
It was nice knowing you.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, good knowing you for the past 5 years.
Hey, you're the one on the blacklist for looking up the human flesh shit.
Oh yeah, you looked up if human flesh is like legally edible. I wouldn't want that in my Google history, but hey,
Hey,
I respect that you put it in there for the
I can
for the
explain. I can
podcast.
explain it though with the video here.
That's
so.
true.
That's-
That's true. It
What's
was
that- what's that
like
one-
just trying to explain.
What's that one word that Amber Heard? I think that's her name. That one bitch.
What about it?
What about
That
what word?
that she allegedly. That's the word.
Allegedly.
Fuck, finally. Yeah, everything on this podcast is
It's
allegedly.
okay.
Yeah.
You know
it's
how
all
they?
alleged.
Yeah. That's a saying that people use.
This allegedly happened. This
Not
is all
everything.
hypothetical.
Yeah.
Yes, because we are living in a simulation. So
Yes.
you know, it's more. The chances are more proven that we are than we aren't in a simulation.
Yeah.
What would you really? Let's say that was proven right now. Like 100. Like the news came out on the news. 100%. This is a simulation. Like, what would you even do with that news? A lot of people would be like, oh, okay. Gonna continue living my life and going to my job and trying to like prosper in the simulation. Because if I just stop, then I'm, you know,
I don't think
now.
we're not like
I
we're
have
not
no
like
house.
biologically designed to stop and just quit.
But damn, that'd be so disheartening if it was a simulation. But like, damn,
It would be, but it's also like,
it's just no man's sky at that point.
but it'd also be
chaos.
freeing in a way, because like then you don't need to care as much, because like regardless,
Exactly.
like
Then that makes
This will be chaos.
I feel like that'd make a lot more people scared to die. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck happens then? Is it just like what the Baptists say? Like, would you remember what it was like before you were born?
right.
Well, that's what death is like. It's like the same thing. That'd be crazy. Like, fuck. eternal blackness. You're not even. I guess it wouldn't be bad though, because you're not even there.
Are you guys like scared of death?
Oof.
I'm kind of interested because I want to like kind of know what the fuck, and maybe death isn't the same throughout like all fucking regions of dimensions or some shit.
Right.
Maybe you die and go to the next one, and then like the next one and the next one. I was gonna ask you earlier if you guys saw it there as heaven and hell, when we were talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
Okay. I'm not sure, but I've never really been like, I've never had that fear of death. Like I understand like we're all gonna die one day, and it's not like, oh, I want to die fucking young or something. It's literally just like I'm very at peace with the concept of knowing like death is like just as important as life is. Like life can't exist without death, because otherwise it wouldn't even mean the same thing. It wouldn't have as the same impact on us, and we wouldn't be doing the same things that we do, because we would not care as much, because it'd be like, oh, well, nothing matters. Like literally, like there's no reason to do anything, because like I'm not even, like death is kind of that like looming factor in everything. Like you're doing all this because you know someday you won't be able to. So I'm very at peace knowing like it's gonna happen one day, but like it's a
primal fear does kind of take over though when you feel like you're going to die.
Of course, but
And
I'm saying like, I'm not saying
scared.
like I'm not like I wouldn't be scared if like a car was coming at me. Like I said, I want to live. I don't want to die, but I'm at peace with knowing that like it's gonna be okay. Like it is an inevitable part of life that's going to be all right. You can't escape it. You can't control it. You can try to worry about it if you want to, but I think that's where my brain goes. It's like I just don't care to worry, because it's like it's gonna happen.
I think the future will be more leaning to make it not happen, like make people live longer and longer and longer to the point where like swapping bodies or some shit.
I know.
Still
I just wouldn't be
fake
interested in it personally. I'd be
you
like,
wouldn't
no.
go down the route.
Like, yeah, I'd be like, no, it's okay. Like
the thing
I'll pass.
is though, there is some stuff I would like to see that would be way too far off for me to see. Like what happens with the universe and like shit in the universe and aliens and that's gonna take a while to like traverse all that space. So like I would do it for a little while, I think.
Well, I personally kind of believe in like reincarnation, so like in a way I feel like I'm not too worried about it, because like I'm already gonna have the opportunity to experience like everything.
This is
through
something
separate perspectives.
This is reincarnation, but kind of like a new game plus. Like you get to keep all your old memories, all your experience. You don't
Bro
have to,
said you keep the
I actually
weapon
know what he
set.
meant.
You keep
Yeah,
the
I
weapon.
got it.
Exactly.
I get it.
I know exactly what you meant.
You don't have to start from scratch. You
Yeah.
can, and you're still in the same spaceship. You know what's going on. All right, another 3,000 years till I get to that star, and fucking you die after another 100 years or something. And I don't know. You know, that's your existence.
I don't know either. I think about that too, but it's just like there's no way of knowing. It's just like I don't know. It's just
That's why I don't
interesting.
worry.
Yeah, it's just like exactly. You can't figure it out.
know.
So
Yeah.
I guess you just kind of have to wait and see.
And it's gonna happen. That's why I've accepted it. Because like one, you can't know what's gonna happen, and
Yeah.
two, the only thing we know is that it's going to happen.
Yes, something will happen.
Yeah, you can't even think about it too much. I feel like you just gotta live life.
Exactly.
You try to be happy, and that's all that really matters. At the
Yeah.
end. Just
Like
as long as you had a happy life, then nothing
that's
else
all you
matters.
need. Yeah, absolutely.
And then whatever happens, shit happens.
It's a part of life. It's all like I said earlier, balance. Everything has to have a balance.
I hope it's dimensional travel. That'd be dope.
That's what balance you want in life.
Just dimensional. It doesn't have to. We don't have to go anywhere. It's just.
I used to have
a
a thought, like, when I thought about this as, like younger, I used
Mhm.
to have this thought, like, what if it's, like, when you die, you get to, like, see your stats? Like, you know how, like, Minecraft, you can see the stats, like, how many miles you traveled? Like,
Yeah.
What if you could just see stats, like, whatever you wanted to look up? Like, how many times did I fucking...
Trip on a sidewalk curb.
Through DMT,
Yeah.
you
Like,
could
whatever.
How many bodies I got or something? Just a bunch of stats of everything in your whole life. Like, that'd be funny
How
as
many
fuck.
steps did I take in my entire
Yeah,
existence? Like just
exactly.
anything you want. That'd be cool.
That'd be funny.
see. People on this one guy on DMT said that when he was looking, like it was just like a blue screen. That's all he saw, and then like he would move his eyes, and like the things on the screen would like visually track exactly to where his eyes were moving.
Oh.
Like it was like he was in like a game or something.
Damn.
And it was very accurate. So something like that probably is
Mhm.
possible.
Who knows?
Be wild.
Fuck. I don't want that. That's not what I
But
want.
what if you go to the DMT realm, Colin? You gotta want it. It might
At
be,
that point, I won't
it's
even
probably
be me
dope.
anymore, though, so it won't be about what I want, because that's all my brain.
You don't
My
know
brain
that.
doesn't want that.
Bigger forest. That's where you go. I'm sorry.
No, but that's why I'm okay with it, though, because I'm not going to be taking my brain with me. My brain's staying here,
But
so, like...
I'm saying, like, what if it is you? Like, it's just, your save file. It's Colin. Colin
Nah,
going
man.
to.
Nope. I just won't let it. I'll be like, nah, you're good.
You can't fight it. What if it's dope?
Nah,
Roller
man.
coasters all day, no money and shit like that. It's happy DMT.
I don't like
realm.
roller coasters.
You know what I mean?
I just don't. I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Not for myself. It wouldn't be that. Like, that wouldn't be my preference if I were able to have one.
You were on a different dimension
Yes, for sure.
than the DMT dimension.
At least not that one.
How could you turn down the DMT dimension is what I'm wondering.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's probably dope. Through the stories that I've heard, that they kind of correlate to each other, of like what they see and shit, like near death experiences, kind of stuff.
Fair. I'm just, like, content with being here, though.
Yes.
You're not?
No, I am.
Yeah, I'm very content with here. Like, I'm not
You just
worried.
give a thumbs
No,
up.
I'm just talking about the
No
future.
words, it's just a
Fair.
thumbs up.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, if we died and that happened, that would be dope, you know?
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I can give my opinion on it, but that's what I meant by, like, it's my brain. It's my brain's opinion. Because, like, this is all coming from thought processes and neurological pathways that are in this thing. So, like, if it's just my consciousness, like, I'm sure I won't give a shit. Like, I'll just be like, cool, this is where I am.
Maybe it's like a choose your destiny kind of thing, where you want to go.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is, like, that'd be basing it off, like, what my ego wants. And I know, like, that won't matter to me when I'm dead.
You
Because
could just
that will die.
You could be guessing though to what it really is, because if you, I don't know, I feel like if you guessed at every probability, you probably would be right with one of them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we're not that smart. We need ChatGPT to save us. AI will save us.
I feel like there's just infinite, like, possibilities of what could be on the other side. Like, literally, just, like, I feel like anything could potentially exist. Like, I don't think there's a, like, limit or like, there's a limit to it. Like, I think anything can exist past this.
Infinite possibilities.
Like literally. Any and everything.
Black holes are infinite. Black holes are crazy, dude. Let's talk about black holes. Black holes are wild.
They are pretty fucking wild.
We don't even know a lot about them.
I mean,
Where do they go?
we know that when two black holes get too close to each other, the larger black hole creates a vortex that starts to circle and
Yes.
Suck up the other black hole, and that creates a reverberance on the actual universe. The molecules in the universe are being moved and felt by the sound waves of the black holes surrounding each other and rotating, and that will literally cause, like,
Lots of devastation.
mass devastation. Not only that,
Probably
but
would see it from
eventually the
Earth.
black holes essentially collide, and it creates a massive amount of
Supernova.
yeah, and, like, any surrounding galaxies to that, if they're large enough, they're fucked, like, completely fucked. There's no escaping that, because just the sound alone and the size of those sound waves will destroy universes, or sorry, not universes, solar systems.
Isn't it crazy that there's white holes too?
Yeah, like, what the fuck are they?
Fucking wormholes, dude. I wonder, like, we need a ship that can go through one strong enough. We need some alien tech. It must be going through black holes or some shit. That'd be so crazy to
Yeah.
hyper travel through a black
And
hole.
isn't it scientifically proven that black holes release new particles into the universe? It's something called, like, the Hawking principle or something like
Hawking
that.
radiation.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know
the Hawking radiation
Oh,
principle
yeah.
or theory.
One mass particle, like, escapes and the antimatter particle goes into the hole.
Mm-hmm.
And the opposite happens with the white holes, I think.
I would assume.
So,
So there's always, like, particles transacting, and there's
we don't have
yeah.
any pictures of white holes, I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just wild. Like, those, it's just like an anomaly. You can't really understand it completely, but it exists.
You know, the space temperature at one time used to be like 70, 80 degrees all around space.
Really?
Throughout the whole universe. That's when, like, the Big Bang was really hot and it cooled off. And, like, in the cooling phase, like, right there It was like a perfect temperature for life throughout space. Like, still there was no oxygen or anything in space,
But the temperature was safe.
every planet was habitable, kind of shit without a star.
Well, I mean,
Even once
there could have been
nowhere by
some
a
like
star.
microbacteria that was like able to develop from a single cell organism that didn't rely on oxygen.
We could have missed Star Wars, dude.
We could have, like, it could have already happened.
Fuck. God damn
It could be happening right now, just
Well,
somewhere so
yeah.
far away that we can't experience it or even conceive
Galaxy
it.
far, far away.
it. Maybe we'll catch up one day. Think we'll catch
Thanks.
up.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That was their entire spiel.
Yes.
I forgot about that. That's supposed to be in this universe still.
So many light years away, 17,000 light years away.
It's just wild how many possibilities there are in this universe. Okay, please not on the laptop because you don't care. You don't care. Yes, there you go. There you go. That's fine.
He senses the heat from the laptop. He's like, I want to lay on this.
But yeah, black holes are very, very interesting topics. At the end of the day, I don't know if we'll ever know everything about the universe. I don't think we can.
No, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT will know, bro.
Savior. I'm telling you,
Right
bro.
back to the AI, bro.
When
like,
they come out with
you
ChatGPT
find a way.
8.0. No, let's go 10. 10.0.
10.0.
Fucking, it will tell
ChatGPT,
you.
you know they're gonna do X.
It'll be like God. You can ask it a question and it'll tell you
ChatGPT
the answers to the universe. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be some crazy shit. Damn, first 2-hour episode we've ever done. I think I'm comfortable with that number.
Nice.
Do you feel comfortable with that number?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. I know you were like, let's do a good one.
I've seen like motherfuckers go for like
5 hours.
5.5
I
hours,
know.
dude,
I
just-
know. Someday I'm probably gonna do one like that. I'm not even gonna force the people to stay though. Like people can leave and like I might have a couple rotating
Well,
guests
you can't
to
watch-
make it happen.
Yeah, what I do with a 5.5 hour one is I'll watch part of it and
Yeah.
like when I need
No,
to pause
absolutely.
it, I pause it.
Yeah.
Go back to it.
You don't need to watch it in one go.
It'll take
That's
me,
why
like,
I'm putting
3
these on
days.
Spotify too, so it's a little easier to pause it and come
Oh,
back to
yeah.
it. Because otherwise, people would be like, "Fuck that! I'm not going on YouTube to watch this 5-hour podcast."
Yeah.
But Spotify, I can just come back to it later. It remembers exactly where I was. Cool.
I think YouTube does that. If
I
you
would say
pay for the
YouTube-
premium.
If you have premium,
No, they just do it for regular.
No.
I have regular and it does it.
really,
I have regular and it does it too, which is weird. I think it's broken or something.
Fair.
Maybe did you have premium before that?
No,
Because
I've
I
never-
canceled mine, but it still does that. So maybe it's glitch or something. I don't know.
I've never
Fair
had
enough.
premium.
But
they just gave me premium for free one day. Like I didn't pay for it. I didn't set anything up. I got an email and it said this was recent too, and it was just something like you've been given like 3 months of YouTube Premium free. Just or like it didn't even say that though. It just said like 3 months YouTube Premium applied to your account for free or something like that.
Wow.
I was just like, okay. It is probably because like I bought it, gotten off of it, bought it again, gotten off of it. So they're probably like, let's rope him back in. Give him 3 months. He's gonna want it. That's the trick though. I'm not.
That's
I'm
great.
just. I'm
It's
just
pretty
gonna
nice.
give up on
It is pretty
again.
nice though. So.
Oh no,
I need
it's
to get back
such
on
a
it.
clutch when you do have it, but
'Cause I can't turn
is
off my
it
screen
worth
and
20 a
shit?
month? I don't know. Like it's in the middle for me on that one.
Turning off the screen. That's what I need. Like being able to watch YouTube and just turn off the screen. Because
Yeah,
I'm listening to
while
something.
I'm, like,
I listen to a
working.
lot of shit on YouTube. So.
And like while you're working and shit, and you want to like close your screen or put your phone away so you don't have to have it out. Yeah,
Anyways.
I think it's.
Should we take some dabs to close it out?
Oh Lord. You know what? You can take a dab to close it out if
Go
you would
ahead,
like to.
Go for it.
Nobody else?
I don't know if I can. Not right now. I'm
good.
still
I'm
like the
chilling.
vaporizer got me.
Okay.
So, we'll go ahead and give you guys a little spiel on what's been going on recently in terms of the podcast. I've been trying to. I haven't even showed you. I made a new intro. I'll let you see after this or actually, no, I'll probably have to send it on Discord or something. But I'll show you so you can see. Let me know if you like it and stuff like that. It's just like, I think it's like 4 clips of us. It's just 4 different clips of the podcast and us talking.
Just moments from the past.
Yeah, but it'll be like a 5-second segment, 5-second segment, 5-second segment, 5-second
Okay.
segment in the background, and then slightly blurred, and then it's just the Brother Beans logo over it all with our intro.
Okay. I'm
But that way
interested
it's
to see it.
because the trees was just like
Yeah.
it doesn't really signify us. It's
It's
just
very stock.
yes, and now it's a little more at least like hey, it's us. Like that's our shit. We're showing our own footage in
Yeah.
our intro,
Okay.
in our own music in our intro, and yeah.
Do the stick.
Yes, I do.
Stick.
The stick, the
Have
dab
you guys
stick.
seen The Boys?
I
Yeah.
have not.
Have you seen Gen V?
I was gonna say I need to see Gen V. I haven't started. No.
I just finished the first season. There's only one season.
Yeah.
It's worth
Oh, wait.
watching.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
Is as good as The Boys?
No, The Boys is better, but it's good.
Okay.
Like, if there was more of The Boys, I would definitely be more hyped.
Would you guys be
But-
okay if I use the restroom real quick?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
go
All
ahead.
right, cool. Even if we have to pause it, that's okay.
Damn.
You watch damn, what's the name of that other comic? It's kind of similar to The Boys, was like animated. Fuck, what is it called? Why am I blanking? With Omni-Man.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it.
It's good too. You should
Is
you
it?
should watch it. Yeah.
All right, bet.
Let me look up the name because.
I think it's on HBO Max or Amazon.
Amazon.
Okay, Amazon.
Yeah, because they just got like season 2 is about to come out. That shit's it's pretty gas.
Yeah, nice.
Fuck, what is it called? Man?
Wait, is John Cena in it or no?
Invincible. That's what it's called.
Invincible.
Yeah. John Cena?
Yeah, is he in it?
No, it's J.K. Simmons is Omni-Man, and the main guy is what's the name of the Asian guy from The Walking Dead?
Glenn.
That's Glenn, but I don't know what his real name is. But
Yeah.
that guy basically.
I don't know what his real name is either. I just always call him Glenn.
Yeah, he's Glenn.
Do you know that one movie, Nope?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
He was in that.
I saw. Yeah,
Right when he came up, I was like, Glenn.
Yeah,
And
Glenn.
I didn't even remember what his name was for the whole movie. I was like, he's Glenn. He's Glenn. in my
Steven
mind.
Ewan, that's what his name is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Steven. Your name is Glenn.
It's just Glenn.
It has to be, dude. It was so good. I'm hoping that this new show, The Fear of Walking Dead, will like live up.
I ain't gonna lie, I've heard it's not that good, so
Really?
but I hope it's good for you. But let me know, to be honest.
All right,
Maybe
so
I'll watch it.
I wonder how slow it's gonna be because I'm on episode 6 and this shit is slow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a horde of zombies or anything. It's like 1 or 2 zombies. Oh shit.
Sorry, I just wanted to text my girlfriend back. It's been a couple hours, and I was just like, let's, respond quickly.
Go ahead.
Take that dab.
Yes, I'm
Doing another fatty, or where's your head at?
I didn't even see how much you put in there.
Oh, that's a decent little dab.
800-degree banger.
Jesus Christ,
Nah.
you really torched that hoe.
I'd like to torch it.
You said I like the fire.
Shit, can I do another bag, Colin? If you don't mind.
It
Or is
might
it-
be a little rough, but I can definitely like set it up for you. Here, I'm gonna take a picture so I can cut it, just so we can.
Yeah, not a long intro or outro.
Exactly, I got you. But yeah, that's the next move. That's what I
Taking
need to do.
pictures, yeah.
That-
It'll make it way
Johnny brought it
easier.
up, and I was like, bro,
Should we-
I
way easier.
can't believe I haven't done this.
Should we say goodbye? Do you guys usually say goodbye?
Yeah, but like not in like a weird way. We're kind of just like,
Goodbye.
all right.
I'll leave this in.
There it is. You gotta hold it against the wall. There you go. Yeah, that type of rig is called a recycler. Because you see how it's constantly funneling?
Mm-hmm.
The water's always moving through the rig at the whole time, so it keeps it nice and like smoother than like.
And then you'll fade it out right there.
No. Because Thumble wants a bag.
Oh yeah, we can do that, dude.
Or do you want to do that after the episode?
I thought it'd be a good.
It's up to you.
I thought
Yeah.
that'd be a good
It's
fade
up
out
to
right
you.
there.
Well, if you want, well then we're done.
fade it out.
Like
Like
we never said bye.
Oh, you're right. Well, you
I
said
said
fade.
No, we gotta say a real bye. Like that's not how we say goodbye. We gotta like say, hey, thank you for showing up, watching the episode. If you're here to the end, we gotta be nice.
okay.
Alright, so we're still going.
All right, so you guys want to prepare to wrap it up?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so we have decided we're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. I just wanted to say thank you for coming in and doing a guest episode for us. It was a very fun time being able to talk with you and get all this, all these interesting topics off on the table.
Yes.
I would definitely like to have you on the show again if you're willing to.
for sure.
And I think we'd all be able to have a good conversation, even Alex and stuff. Like, I think it would just be an interesting time.
Yes, I would like to be back on this. This is fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And I figured you'd
good
enjoy
meeting
it.
you.
It's good meeting you too, bro.
Yeah, I like when I texted you guys this morning, I was like, this is gonna go well. Like I was like, this is gonna be a good one. Like we're gonna have a lot to talk about. Cause like I said before we started recording, like this is all we do. Like this is what we hang out and do, minus this and that. Where
Yes.
we already talk about all this shit. We'll just
So,
sit,
yeah.
watch videos, talk about them, explain ideas and concepts. Just like that's what we do. So this was very entertaining to myself because now we did it in front of like a camera and a microphone, which is like different because we've never done that. We just talking normal, we're just talking normally.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you for coming along and being here. It was a very fun time. I hope you got, if you stuck around to the end, props to you because I know this is going to be
Yes.
over 2 hours long. So like
Yeah.
seriously, thank you if you stuck around and watched this whole episode. Hopefully it was interesting enough too. I think it was. We kept, you know what I mean? I feel like there was just a lot going on. I know it might be all over the place, but it's still entertaining and interesting at the end of the day. It's thought provoking. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in, tuning into episode number 14 of the Brother Beans podcast. Again, this has been my buddy Eli, Elijah, whatever, you know what I mean. I'm not sure what you would prefer that I refer to you as. I just call you Eli, so that's
Yeah.
like what I would reference you
Either
as.
or my real name is Elijah, but yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you prefer though?
Friends call me Eli. Yep.
So Eli.
Yep.
All right. Well, this has been the Eli episode number 14. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, it's been the Brother Beans. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Later.
Bye.